Gatling gun.
Yeah. Okay, we are starting basically. So welcome to scicraft. There's so many people here. I don't know like any of you. So that's fun. I only know like SpeakQueue, I know DH, I know Andrews, I know JKM, I know eBay.
Impossible.
And
Or be like, I didn't even know who you are.
Damn, you don't know me.
I know
Oh, but you
Inventor.
will.
But that's what I like about it, so I hope you guys be humans and adults and not be stupid. You can spectate whatever you want, like using /C or /S to come back to survival. I will be glowing most of the thingy. We are going to be showing some of the new farms, not of the old ones. So in case you want to see any of the old farms, you can let us know now. But if not, I guess we are going to start with the spawn chunks, which has been changed a bit since last time. Creeper is going to be shown. Yeah. Anyway, from the side members, sadly, there is a meeting soon. They have been busy, really. So only Sky and Jakim are going to be here. Maybe Rechen is going to join later. But we don't know yet.
Fake news, they're not busy, they just don't want to.
Unless we just drag Mango.
They just don't like you, they're not busy.
It's okay. Wow, so professional, Joe. Amazing. Anyway, let's go down here, I guess. So this is the spawn chunks. I think everyone knows this place. But there is a few changes.
I've been here many times, of course.
Well, you all are technical players, so that's the good thing, right? We don't have to explain anything most of the time. So that's the giant tower with the 600. With the 600 shulkers that we will probably have to increase later because we are so many people. And then we have the passive mob switch, which is next to it with the pigmen. Which all of it will have to be removed from 1.14 when we update, which is going to happen in less than 20 days actually. But yeah, we will have to remove... How many weeks of progress was this, Sky? Like moving all of the shulkers here?
A lot.
They are not due
time, I guess.
Yeah. So they are not due, they are all shulkers from the raids.
And we're just gonna kill all of them.
Yeah. We are going to probably just leave
Except
two.
for one.
Yeah, or one. And then that's about it of the spawn chunks. Like that thing that someone called the Star Wars thingy, it was just a cobble farm, a furnace array. There is nothing there anymore. And then the big mob farm out there, but I don't think it's worth showing because it doesn't work. You can fly there if you want, but we're not going to show it. It's a spawn void, yes, that's what we are going to show actually.
Yeah, that's the big change since forever, I guess.
So whenever you guys are ready seeing the big mob farm that doesn't work, let's go back to spawn. And
I'm loving this massive repeater chain right here. World's largest repeater chain.
So yeah, this is the void spawn chunks is actually bigger than what it should be because they are already prepared for 1.14. So they are voided because in 18, well, you probably already know that. If it's void, it doesn't spawn anything below. So we are not going to have to dig or TNT dupe anything. You already know that, right? We mostly don't dig anything. We all like to blow up stuff. I think that everyone knows that. Does the elevator work? Yeah, it does.
Wait, I don't even know where you guys
just
are anymore.
slow compared to like Elytra, so no one uses it really.
Yeah.
It's just annoying if the elevator's up and you wanna like jump down and you can't.
So we
That's
just
the only
leave it.
purpose of the elevator, to annoy you.
Yeah. So yeah, the spawn voids. We did this in like 1 week with Fox and Sky and me. And it's funny because like there are people that actually want to move the spawn when we update, and it was, dude, we spent like 1 week non-stop playing here to make the spawns void, and now you want to move the spawn? So what's the... Why did we do this then? So yeah, we are probably not going to move spawn. The sad stuff about these spawn chunks though is that we kill the wither, the tree bird. No, it's not tree bird actually. I don't remember how it's called anymore. Well, we kill a 7-year wither that was there.
It was called Cobblestone Farm, I think.
Okay, I think it was
Or
tree
just
bird. Though.
Cobblestone.
And the
Well,
other
Treebeard
sad.
is the other one we had to kill, the one at the
Yeah,
tree farm.
Wait,
area.
there's spawners here too?
yeah,
Yep. That's our biggest XP farm.
yeah. So there was a mushroom farm there that we also have to kill. A mushroom farm, not a mushroom farm. Well, not kill, destroy. But I guess the most important here, since you are all new players, is the RNG. So here is the area with the well, the control room with the different sandupers
where even
and
are you?
small other. We are in the spawn chunks. Everyone is here except you. What do you mean?
Just TP.
No, I'm here.
But yeah, I guess in case anyone wants to see it working, although I guess everyone knows how it works. If you have a fortune pick, which I gave you, here you have a few diamonds you want to mine, and maybe stop killing me.
I wonder how many are gonna drop.
Someone dog with a silk touch.
Yeah, the amount of drops really depends on who's flying around or loading new chunks, basically.
Yeah.
Are there any guide rails so that I don't fall into the void?
No.
This doesn't
done.
seem very 80.
Your
This is-
guide rail is your right one.
Yeah, like
Yeah, bold of
we're
you
not
to
following
assume
all the rules of
I can use my
FT
elytra.
here.
But yeah, I think everyone knows how RNG works, right? Do we have to explain it?
Yeah.
Speaking or shut up.
I mean, right now the best part is that everything you drop into the end portal is gonna be destroyed because we don't have any item collection anymore.
Legit dream luck. Yeah, basically.
Vanilla
Alright.
dream luck, of course.
I'm liking how there's like a single door here and the other door is just not there. This will
Yeah, it
definitely
was
keep the neighbors out.
So yeah, I guess let's go to the nether hub. So try to find a way to go up there. It is always fun, and I
Let's
even
take
failed.
the elevator, of course. When very
Well,
epic.
good job
Oh my
blocking
God.
everyone apart from the first 4 people.
Hey man, y'all just
if
didn't
you wanna
come
fly
back.
up
Wait,
there-
what happened?
Wait, what happened? Oh man,
Bro,
good
I
luck.
keep on getting pushed out of the portal.
Oh
No.
The fuck? Broken ceiling or a
Oh my
permission?
god.
I mean, there is another portal.
Yeah. So welcome to the ugliest nether hub in the entire TMC community.
Nice.
It's a really old nether hub with probably the
one
biggest.
everybody copies. No, wait.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
do it.
With the
man.
biggest piston poles. You already know that. They are really simple, made in 1.8, and mostly kept from there using the same pick. So here we have the big map bar that everyone likes to call the metro, you know.
El metro.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And we have the outdated, we actually need to update this, I think. The map arts. So yeah. We are going to actually show this place later. Mostly
Oh,
because,
wow.
you know, map arts are fun. We didn't have time to build a mechanism map art, okay? It was one day. You want me to speedrun it in one day?
Yes.
I mean,
I think we did.
I did
Yeah,
the
you-
scicraft logo in like an hour or two, so you
How
know.
many people were you?
Nobody?
Just apply
Yeah.
printer.
Just a black printer, of
Yeah.
course.
It's
you can
gonna be
you can
done.
print
It's gonna
it.
be done in 15
Oh
minutes.
yeah, it was Vivela and I.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're going to
man,
be
this
showing
Wait, where are we
some of
going?
the new farms. So I guess the closest farm that is right here, it's probably going to be the ice spike. So let's actually go see that. and then we are going to be showing either the rabbit farm, or Skyblock, or the storage. So let's just start with the ice spikes because it's like one of the latest projects that has not been actually published officially. Let's just say that it's not the correct direction.
What is your?
You need to go south to the big perimeter that you're going to see. You just need to fly upwards in the nether hub, and you're going to get out into the nether ceiling. Here we have.
I mean, you can also fly through the painting.
Where is
or
here? Hold on.
The map
Where,
art and
Yeah.
in which direction did you fly?
Your
To the
is
south.
south.
Yeah,
saying,
just-
oh, just go,
south.
just go here. Of course, like we know what that is.
Just come to him. I mean, he's glowing. He's 2 kilometers
Yeah.
away, but he's glowing.
I don't see anyone glowing.
Me neither.
Just get the thingy and like of the nether hub, go upwards into the nether ceiling and just go south. You're going to see a big hole.
Thank you. South is the
Oh my
direction.
God.
Finally.
It's way easy
Oh God,
to
that's
just
boring.
fly through the map art, but okay.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
it's CS:GO, man.
Everybody's
Say
dying.
south so many times. What do you mean?
2 people here. Yeah, but where in the crap is here?
Oh my
Here.
goodness. What is this card elevator? What the hell?
I like how there's a big
Oh
chunk
my
just
God.
blown out of this piston. Oh,
Oh man, so many
It was
people
never
are
finished.
guys dying in the first place.
It was just never finished, and when we like,
no.
expanded the nether hub for
Yeah.
like
You
the
guys
5th
lack
time,
skill, of course.
Okay, is everyone here? Are we missing anyone?
Where is
Wow.
here?
Just go south.
Teleport.
But how much? Like
south in the middle
100
of the
block?
big perimeter, there's a
1,000
port.
blocks?
Okay.
Okay, it
Yes.
was 1,000 blocks.
Yeah, it's a thousand blocks. Yeah. You care? What the fuck? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind.
That's literally the most.
Yeah,
The
I
most
thought it was
direct thing
minus
you can
1,000.
tell anyone when it comes to directions. Like,
Guys, help! I'm stuck in the ground.
seriously.
Why is the netherrack so ugly, though?
Welcome to 1.12.
There's 112.
Okay, is everyone in these coordinates? Minus 200, 1000? It's hard to know.
I mean, you can just
Yes.
say
Yeah,
fly
man.
south 1,000 meters, and it's like, oh, okay.
I think most people here are American, so they don't know.
I don't know what a meter is. Yeah.
Fly 2 football fields, and you're gonna
Okay,
get.
so
And a
JK,
quarter.
you're better at explanation population, so this is yours.
Fly 1,200 yards.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me explain a project I had nothing to do with.
You
alright.
already know. It's so easy to explain. What did you mean?
Okay, so basically in 1.12, world generates in 2 steps basically. Like you have initial generation, which prepares the chunk. It's like bare, completely bare chunk, kind of. Yeah, but basically just stone and other stuff. However, when it comes to the second step, what the fuck is up with the ping? I can't use a rocket. I physically can't use the rocket. What? Okay, basically, what happens during population? Like, after the world, the chunk is generated, you can basically already access that chunk. Like, you can fly in flying machines. You can basically do a bunch of stuff in that chunk as long as no other chunks are loaded to populate the chunk. So basically, during when the chunk starts populating, what? I was flying 2 meters above the ground for the past 15 seconds.
Are you using
Oh my
Vine Fabric?
God.
No, I'm using 112.2.
Okay, then no idea.
Wrecked.
Oh man.
I
Okay, in case
swear
you
I
didn't-
was flying for the
Yeah,
past
definitely
15
a
seconds.
skill
I was
issue.
flying like 2
Agree.
meters above the ground,
it is a
just
skill
so I don't
issue.
die, because I know that there is some skill issue happening with the server. Okay, whatever. Back to the ice spikes. So basically, we can just fly a bunch of snow at Y level 255 to basically confuse the game into thinking that, oh, I should generate ice spikes going basically 200 blocks up. So yeah, that's basically it for.
Because it just picks the topmost snow block to as the ground level basically.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
like the
So
biome
part
has
of
a
the
lot
ice spikes you
level.
see is actually the underground part,
Yeah,
and then there's like 5 blocks above ground.
exactly. So in case you guys are not here, just follow the arrow that was next to the portal. So you just need to fly into the west direction.
Or I
The
From
can
where
flag
you
machine
saw.
was made
TP
by
Jaw.
Joe and me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
just TP.
It's
yeah,
just
you can TP.
long rows of snow, every second chunk connected to each other.
Yeah, and the main
Just
problem
two
of this
flying
was
machines. You just need to make sure that all the parts can move and don't touch each other and don't block the other
yeah,
flying machine and so on.
there were some fun moments making this flying machine. Like we started making like the entire project thinking, oh, it's going to be easy, just turn off permaloader, but no, it didn't work. So we had to make a flying machine that moved
It needed to be
once or
snowproof
twice.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then snow, like when we were doing this in the copy, one flying machine broke, and there is like an igloo here, right?
Yeah, there
One
was
of
the
the
igloo in midair.
and there was an igloo in the midair.
Let me
Where
see
is
if I
it?
can find
I
the
don't remember.
screenshot.
You could have used the igloo to generate a barrier block.
We could have.
So yeah,
It's not like we
Since-
can generate barrier block anywhere right now, huh?
yeah. As JKM explained and Sky explained, the ice spikes try to look for the most top block of snow, and then they generate the ice spikes from there upwards and from there downwards until they get to the floor level, let's say. But since there's most of snow is up there, and yeah, the game thinks that everything below that is going to be underground. So basically, what you're seeing now should be underground, but they are not. That's why the ice spikes have like that strange shape, like it's not entirely compact. But yeah, we're not going to use any of this to farm pack ice. It's just decoration and going to be there. It's a fun project. There is
Mostly
nothing
because
else here.
ice is just literally craftable in the newer versions. So.
Yeah. Yeah. If we were
And
not
we
going
have
to
100
update,
million eyes, so we can craft some packed ice.
Are you going to remove the flame machine? No. They are there to just show how it was
They're
on.
not in the way.
It's art. You can't destroy art.
But yeah, that's the entire thingy. There are also like some things below, like you can see how the snow was not generated below in the ground. But that's population.
Yeah, because it only puts the snow layers at the top level,
Yeah.
and if there's a flying machine or other snow layers above, it's just not gonna put it down.
Okay, so let's go back to east until you find the portal again. Or just TP to me when I get to the nether.
Get to the never in it.
Nyata.
The never.
Oh man, everyone keeps dying.
Hey, I just
don't
wa-
die then.
I went into spectator. I already know what my fate is. It's inevitable.
Okay, you can TP to me now. We are in the nether. Well, you will not be able to TP, you need to use a spectator, but you know.
You can TP.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, because Carpet has it fixed, because...
Okay,
Because in vanilla,
JK,
you can only TP across dimensions from 113.
wanna show
In one
the
turn,
lightning
should-
farm now?
The what?
I think
Oh
JK
my
has been
God.
muted.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
JK.
what?
Wanna show the mobhead farm?
It's not done.
It's done, don't lie.
Oh,
It's done.
well, it is on the copy, but not on the.
It is completely done. We totally already built this.
Yeah, it's going to be built tomorrow, it's fine.
I mean, sure. Okay, so we have to go back to Nether Hub. So basically, just fly towards 0, 0.
North, also known as.
Also
And
known
then
as fly
go
towards
onto
0,
the
0.
roof.
Imagine being able to fly.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Oh,
Alright,
you
did
shouldn't
you,
speak
did you
about
put that in
skill
the
issues, okay?
positive or negative
JK, no.
XY axis?
Negative Z.
Oh, okay, thank you.
TK, you have to wait.
Okay, and
before you
basically
actually
the
activate flying.
portal to the farm is
Oh,
at
it's here.
negative 50x, positive 350z.
So you can already see that
There's
we
player
have
heads on it.
hits. We will explain that later.
I'm
Is there a
just
piston
gonna
bomb? No.
say that, like, with this many people in survival or creative, the RNG part, there's no fucking way it's gonna work.
Nobody's gonna stand still, man.
There is just no way it's gonna work. So,
We can try, but yeah.
no, that's
Everyone's
basically
too
just the nature of
ADHD.
lightning RNG manipulation. No, it's Jor. It's not gonna work. Like, I already know.
Okay.
Because even with 2 people, it refuses to work.
Oh, yeah, this is
Chance
everybody-
a random
so-
check
so
in the correct
basically,
order, right?
So basically, after we got all the falling blocks, because spoilers, we got everything. We basically the only thing that was missing from the double chest of everything goal, the only thing that was missing were the creeper and zombie heads. Because we already had the skeleton skulls with the NBT deletion method. However, yeah, the creeper and zombie skulls were missing. So basically, there are 2 ways to get them in 112. Well, 3. First, like the first one is duping, but of course that's kind of lame. Second one is using a natural lightning, which would literally take weeks, if not months, and we kind of want to update in 20-ish days. And the third option is to do some RNG manipulation. Yeah, so right here, you can see there are 2 lines coming around Y level 80 or something like that. So those 2 lines are there for... those 2 lines are going to a machine that is responsible for the random RNG manipulation of the lightning. So if we had Thunder and we only had a single player on the server, basically when the player would flick the green line, this machine would start the autosave detector. The autosave detector would then send a signal when the autosave would happen, and basically we have a bunch of timings to sync up everything to a 900 game tick clock. So basically in 112, autosave happens every 45 seconds or 900 game ticks, and we need to sync up the machine with the autosave cycle. So basically, right here we have a bunch of dispensers and a long line of repeaters going on the black concrete. So basically, if you didn't know how RNG manipulation works in 112, basically whenever you load a chunk, the randomizer gets set to a predictable value, right? Let's say that that in order for a lightning to strike, we need the randomizer to be called 12 times, let's say, right? So after you load, load the chunk, you have a set value, and you know that the randomizer has to be called like 12 more times. So that's why we have a bunch of dispensers in here. So basically, those dispensers activate in the same game tick as when the repeaters on the black line are loading chunks, which means that first the repeater load chunk. The repeaters load a chunk, and right after that, those 118 dispensers will dispense the command block item into the world, which will call the randomizer function basically 118 times or more. I have no idea exactly how the dispenser mechanic, calling the RNG works. So basically,
it's probably more because it's 1 in 9. It's not a power of 2. It's probably more than 1 call.
I think the reason why we need a dispenser is to dispense the item into the world to call for random momentum of the item. Because if it wasn't...
true, that as well.
Yeah, because we need to call the world.rand. Like Earth Computer told me a couple days ago that apparently dispensers and droppers have their own randomizer for the 1 in 9 chance.
Okay, yeah.
Plus here it wouldn't matter because we are using only a single item type. The
Yeah, it would.
So
it will still call the randomizer, but only for 1 in 1.
So basically, Yeah, right here we have command blocks. On actual SMP, we're gonna use repeating command blocks because, of course, we want the lightning to strike repeatedly in the chunk.
Yeah, this setup only works once. Doesn't work repeatedly.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we should use the chain command block because we want to chain the lightning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fly back. So that's basically the RNG manipulation part. So if we fly back to the actual perimeter, you can see that we have basically two mob farms. So the one that is positioned higher, on which I am standing right now, this is the creeper farm. This is the creeper farm, right? Yeah, this is the creeper farm. So obviously, for a mobhead farm, you need creepers and the mobs that get killed by the creepers, right? So basically, in this mob farm, we are producing creepers. The creepers are then transported with block conveyors just here. Oh man, Panic actually replaced the bedrock with barrier. Nice.
Yeah, I can see the glass. Because I have like the ticker.
So yeah, the creepers are going to be transported through this chunk marked by the stained glass. So basically, when the player is standing in that very specific position, marked by diamond blocks and the redstone block, over there somewhere, maybe you can see it. If a player, and that's very important, that's why we can't really show it right now running. Literally only a single person can be realistically in survival in this area while the machinery is running. That has to do with how random ticks are processed per player or something like that. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. Like all of my RNG manipulation.
Yeah, you need to be like the first player and need to have the correct order of chunks for RNG.
Yeah, it just wouldn't work with this many people. So yeah, basically when a player is standing in that position, like all the creepers that get transported through this chunk, like the lightning is gonna be constantly striking this chunk, every 8 game ticks to be exact. So the lightning is gonna actually strike the armor stands, but the charging area of effect is bigger, so the creepers, even though the creepers aren't being struck directly, they are still gonna be charged. So yeah, basically the creepers then make their way into this chamber here. Of course, there are more barriers. I'm glad to see this. Like, barrier is my favorite unobtainable block. And yeah,
you're glad to see this. You mean you're glad to not see it?
You might not see it.
Got him.
True. Yeah, and basically the creepers make their way into the chamber, and the player who is standing on the bottom redstone block. Oh my god, the stupid barriers. The player is standing down here, and it would be constantly spamming flint and steel, lighting the charged creepers. And I don't think I have to explain what happens next, right? The creepers commit blow up, and we collect the skulls.
Yeah, we
and
already
of course
have
all of the non-important drops, which aren't skulls, are just collected by the best kind of storage, cactus storage. So nothing is wasted.
Exactly. Does container chest though? That's the real question.
So yeah, whenever this is like the last farm of scicraft, and it's going to be built tomorrow.
Maybe even today, actually.
No, not today.
Those filter items though.
Wait, I didn't see
I think there are still 3 hours 20 minutes until tomorrow, so
yeah, but Panic cannot do it today, so
yeah, all right, I'm joking. So yeah, basically we're just gonna run it for, I don't know, like a day or something like that, and we should have enough skulls.
Yeah.
Right, that's basically it. Oh, by the way, the bedrock breaking. So you can see that we only have a single layer of bedrock. That was so unnecessary. I have no idea why Panic decided to do it. The only
because
reason
it looks
why...
cool and it's 100% effective.
Yeah, I mean it is 100% effective, but removing just the lava would have been but removing just the lava would have been also 100% effective. I mean, okay, I don't care. Nobody forced me to do it. That's fine. All right.
Okay. I guess
Okay,
we're
let's
done.
continue.
Do you guys want Void or Mushroom Farm?
Void.
Okay, let's go to the Void then first. I guess we can show Skyblock first then.
Oh, but by the void you mean the nether void.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to show the gold farms anyway.
Oh, true. Right, this is kind of new.
Okay, yeah, it isn't kinda new. It's has not been shown.
Considering it's been on the server for like 1.5 years.
Okay, let's go first to the Nether Hub. It's in the northeast location from that portal. The black red structure. Around 0, basically.
Oh man, looks
Name.
so small.
Yeah, just go down through the hole in the middle. And let's go through the piston vault. Yay. Wait.
Yay. Do we all need a minecart now then?
I have 6.
The
Who
lag.
needs a minecart?
What is the thingy? Here. Okay.
Skyblock.
No selectors, SMH.
I know, right?
All the minecarts you need.
Okay. Real gamers just fly. Let's go.
The mouth.
Screw you.
But
Flying
I
is
want to
for
ride
men.
on the piston
I'm
ball.
just gonna wait for
Yes.
my turn.
I'd just like to say that
Oh,
there
it's-
are more effective piston
Did I
bolts
block
out
you?
there. Okay.
You broke it.
Actually, speaking of flying through piston bolts, we still need to build the barrier Oreo bolt.
Yeah. Okay, go through the next piston vault because that portal goes to the Quad Witch Hut.
It broke for someone else and I just passed through them. Got him.
The regular bolts are so noisy. God, I
Wait,
forgot.
that's the quad witch hut?
Yeah, do you
and then
want to
past
see the Quad
Quad
Witch Hut?
I mean, I can go later, I guess.
So in this location, there isn't really much to see.
Yeah, there isn't anything to see actually.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
Void jokes, of course.
Please go away, nothing to
Oh.
see here.
Every
Yeah.
single time I have to show a void perimeter is like the best line ever.
Okay, I almost died.
Oh no, the chunks aren't loading.
Why not just make a floor out of barrier blocks?
Barrier box.
It wouldn't be
Because we
actually
didn't have those 1.5 years ago when we
Oh
made
my
this.
god,
Why not?
Skyblock.
One
Actually, the void perimeter
actually
was
longer.
made like
How-
2 or
over
3
2 years ago.
How far away are the actual like nearest chunks?
1,000 blocks away. Well, 500.
Well, yeah, fine.
So this
Is there
perimeter
a minecart
is
in
open
here?
1,000.
No!
Well,
Oh
rip
god!
purple.
Rip me.
Don't
then.
worry, I have 5
Goodbye.
more.
But what happened?
Talon got into a minecart and we were trying to push him off.
No! Wait! Oh my god! Oh my...
Yeah, this
My
is one of
electro isn't working.
Oh,
No!
now
Oh god!
say
No,
goodbye
no.
to the copy.
No!
Everyone is gonna
No!
grieve, of
no.
course.
Oh!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Bro, no! I did it again!
What?
It's about to die in real life, yeah, what the hell?
Bro, I'm gonna die.
So yeah, this was made like almost 2.5 years ago. It was just never shown in an official tour done.
Damn.
Oh man.
So yeah, we didn't have even 3-way sparrow breakers in case you didn't know. So this was made with small flying machines.
Oh no. How long did it take
200,
then?
200 of them.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
It was not a fun process.
How do you even locate like the island in the middle? Oh.
Well, it's in the middle.
But like, even then, like, you have no point of reference. The sky doesn't move relative
Well,
to
that's
you.
your problem.
Nice.
F3 and G is.
Oh my god,
useful.
they've started a Skyblock Let's Play on scicraft.
Discount
This is
for
the real Skyblock, yes.
Also, it's like 100% accurate. Like the tree is 100% the same. We do have the bedrock block. Everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
man.
is a better
Original
block there.
Skyblock.
Original Skyblock, yeah. It was also 1000 by 1000, right?
No idea.
I think. I think it was either 1000 by 1000 or 2000.
No,
Probably
this is
2000.
1K, I think. I mean,
You
it
guys are speed
He's
running.
kinda
trying
looks
to make
small-
us do a
smaller
Neo
than
right
that,
here.
you know?
Speedrun
you can
is
calculate
Let's go.
Hey, who can make the
There
Neo?
was to
It's an
actually.
ender chest Neo right there.
Watch this.
Oh my god. He
The
fell.
bargain.
No.
Nice.
Skyblock parkour, let's go.
Yeah, it's 1K by 1K.
Like this project, I think went into like a lot of process because like the idea was only to make a big perimeter to build farms, and then it went to like, wait, let's actually play Skyblock. But then we never played Skyblock because the Patreon Skyblock happened. So now we just left it here, and we just spent like 6 months or more time building this for nothing.
Like originally it was for farms, but then wait, deserts are good for mob farms, and this is like 10% desert.
Yeah,
Can I have some food?
I literally gave you a box with food.
When?
Before you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't have that anymore.
Well, you don't need food in Spectator.
Will there be available map download? Ever not? Why not?
There won't be a
Is that one in the
word
Spectator?
download
I
as long
can't
as we're
remember.
playing on it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the Skyblock, but we basically said, okay, we built a 1000 by 1000 perimeter and not build a mob farm or anything on it. So let's actually do the same on the Nether, but actually build something, you know?
Yeah, let's do the same thing, like the same mistake with the biomes again.
Yeah.
This time we don't have a choice because 112 only has one biome.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Technically,
the
there
one
are
without the fortresses is the one you were already in.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
technically,
the
there are
1K by
like
1K.
theories that it may be possible to get overworld biomes in the Nether and the other way around.
So yeah, we're not going to show the quad witch hat because time. So let's quickly go to the thingy, the void perimeter. So just go back through the piston balls.
Can I go to the Quad Witch Hut though?
Yeah, you can.
For a second?
Oh,
Want to take
where's
a
the
picture
start
of
of
it.
the piston bolt? I gotta ride the piston bolt.
It's going to be fun to use the update suppressor, Sky.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. let's hope it works.
Hopefully.
I mean,
How many times it's going to crash?
that
Well,
one
well,
actually should
you know,
work because it's big enough. The other one is not big
You know,
enough.
there is also a piston bolt.
Yeah, cool.
Let's go on a piston boat with 20 people and like the whole
Man,
server.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Great idea. So you wanna go positive. And
Yeah, we
around
need to go to
700 there's a portal on the roof.
Yeah, 700 in the nether roof. On the nether roof.
Is there a piston bolt there?
It's going to
Yeah.
take you more than 10 minutes to go there.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait,
We could make a hyperlink to the Nether perimeter.
to 700,
Yeah.
700 or 7,000, 7,000?
700 on the nether rope.
Then it's
piston
gonna
bolt am
take
I
like
going in?
a minute.
No,
No.
that's not where the piston bolt goes. Piston bolt goes directly to the perimeter. The portal is just to the update suppressor.
Oh man, this
Yeah.
is gonna crash with the
Basically.
update suppressor.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
I
not
mean,
gonna
we're
go
already
well.
at like 77 MSPT.
Yeah, that's normal.
everyone is using portals.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse whenever we use the motion fan, don't worry.
Gonna be crowded here.
Wait, which one do I go on? Let's see. Gotta go on the dark.
I'm getting an error every time I go through a portal. I don't know why.
I can't use rockets for some reason.
Okay, so be careful here. Yeah, you just caused a server crash in everything. That is yeah. Well, there it goes. Don't do anything. You don't know what you're doing.
No, I am. That was me.
Crashing the server.
Yeah, but you just got moved. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, JKM did it correctly. I don't know if anyone else did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm literally here. Like, oh,
So
garlic. Okay, garlic bread did it.
so this is like an update suppressor to update suppress the coordinates. So what is going to happen is that we are going to suppress the conversion, you know, in between the coordinates in the nether and the overworld. So we are right now in like 5,000, 6,000. So what we are going to do is that don't do it now, but please don't do it now. What we're going to do is we are going to open the chest and we're going to go through the portal, and that's going to kick us out of the server, and then we can reload, and we're going to appear in like the same coordinates in the overworld, but in the nether.
So just open the chest and
Yeah, but one person at a time. Oh man, the server is dying.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is
open the
going
chest.
I
Go
used
through
the
the-
portal,
guys
my
doing?
bad.
One person at a time, please. You just need to open the chest and go through the portal. Nothing else.
I did it and it didn't work.
Yeah, because probably multiple people did it and then it
Yeah,
doesn't work.
you need to wait until the person gets.
Because
kicked.
you going through the portal will remove you from the chest, which means the chest is gonna close, gonna update its redstone signal, and that's gonna update suppress.
Oh, you have to be in the portal when you open the chest.
No, you
Oh.
open it outside, then you close it again, and then you go into the portal.
Okay. My turn. Open the chest. Close the chest.
Oh,
Go
you're
through the
invisible, nice. And now you should get kicked, and now you can log back
Yep.
in.
Internal server error.
Okay, so next person can do it.
Oh man.
Oh.
Failed to connect to the
Like
server.
it's-
Unknown host.
The mouse.
No.
Lemao.
Okay, like I guess everyone knows how that works, so they can just TP to the me, for example. Oh man, getting like so many instant servers. I don't know why. Anyway,
Oh, someone is
Yeah, we
already
are
in the
actually
update
suppressing.
suppressor with me.
okay, so this is the void perimeter. You can try to like go from south to north. It's going to take a while, but it's like 3,000 by 1,000 void.
3.5.
It's not
3,500, yeah.
3,500. Okay,
Of course it is.
so
It's
it's
not the
no longer
biggest
the
void
biggest
pyramid
one.
in the world, sad.
Yeah, it's no longer the biggest. Who has the record now?
It was.
Beppo.
Oh my fucking god. No. Oh no.
Well, it's
Oh,
still the biggest void perimeter, but it's second biggest nether perimeter, something like that. No.
I don't think it's the biggest. It's like
It's
who was it who had like a 2k by 2k
Yeah,
2K
we are
by
updating
2K
the
void?
coordinates.
or bigger? Not sure.
I think it's 2K by 2K, yeah.
2K by 2K is mechanist spawn. Wavetech Mega Nether perimeter is 1K by 5K.
Yeah, but that's not void, right?
Yeah, Mecha spawn is also not a void.
Yeah, I'm talking
I
about
mean,
void
we
perimeter.
voided the spawn, just not the whole thing.
Yeah. This
I
probably
made
is
it here.
still the biggest void
So
perimeter.
I guess it still is.
I
then,
think
yeah.
it is.
If you didn't
We
void the
are
whole
at
thing.
237 MSPT.
Yeah, where is everyone? And yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the
flying
server is
around,
kind of
that would
frozen.
explain
I can
it.
just see Jaw like sprinting in place with particles coming from his feet.
I'm...
I can see
Dying.
Sky Rising levitating mid-air.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
just gonna
no,
be
yeah,
Yeah, the
in a
server actually
in a
crashed.
spectator, you know? Just gonna be in a
Yes.
Got
spectator
timed
for a
out.
while.
Yeah, the server ran out of money.
Yeah.
It's still like... using the update suppressor maybe was not a good idea. It's the update suppressor.
I mean, I have some experience with using update suppressor during server tours, and I still have PTSD from that moment. Like, it was the first Wavetech tour, and Kerb literally just was like, "Oh, is this an update suppressor? Yeah, we use it for random server crashing when it."
Yeah,
needs
it crashed.
He instantly flies there and crashes the server.
So yeah, when we connect, what is there is just 2 gold farms. So what happened is that we were doing a lot of map art during that area, like a year ago. We ran out of gold blocks. So we were like, dude, we cannot even use gold blocks for map art. What is this? And we started using trapdoors, like not trapdoors, pressure plates, like gold pressure plates. So we decided to make a golden farm because we didn't have any. Yeah, we built 2 gold farms. One that was really slow, but we abused like mobcap abuse, you know. And then we made a proper one that uses TNT looting, and looting. So that one
Connection
actually
lost.
provided.
Internal
Yeah.
exception.
We are resetting the server.
Java.io.ioe exception. An existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host. Oh man, I was kicked.
So yeah, we basically made that gold farm, which provided us with a lot of gold. And then after that was done, we actually noticed that we had a lot of gold stored somewhere. So yeah, fun times. Is a server backup?
Wait, you discovered that you had a lot of gold somewhere else?
Yeah.
Wait, where?
I don't remember.
How does
We
that
had a lot of
happen?
gold. Oh, someone died. Nice.
And then you just decided to make the stupid 1 million gold cube.
Yeah, but that was before, I think.
Oh, before the stash got. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of funny.
So yeah, that's the slow gold farm, which is just a shifting floor. Nothing crazy there. It's just a really, really laggy farm. Really laggy farm.
Requires a couple players.
Yeah, around 16 bots or something like that.
22.
Yeah. Sweater
Yeah, I think we removed all the bedrock breakers after they were done.
Yeah, I think Sky built like 95% of them.
La granja
I
de
built a few.
oro con suelo con biome, of course.
How many 3-way did you build?
I mean, in total, I think it was like. How many machines do we have? Was it 35? Was it?
I don't remember. We used like a lot of 3-ways. Because if we used one, it will not have finished by now, I think.
Not gonna lie, like Zyre's freeway in Zyre's 112 freeway is probably the most beautiful slimestone machine ever. Like it's so good. Oh man.
Yeah.
I've never built it, but it just looks so beautiful.
Okay. So if you fly to the north from that gold farm, you're going to see the other gold farm, which is a bit better, and it uses the TNT looting method. Oh man, look at them like flies! So yeah, you already know how TNT looting works. Arrow.
It was 15
looting.
machines total.
15, okay. Not hopper locked, it's the main.
No, why would you look hopper?
And I probably
Oh,
got
it's
like
not
11 or
hopper
12 of those.
Is it? Yes, not hopper locked.
Your choice.
So yeah, I can try tuning it down, but I don't think it's worth it.
Probably not.
Because it's going to be like
It's just
5
gonna blow up
minutes
some
trying
TNT
to...
and it's gonna
Yeah.
go boom.
I mean, I can turn on the actual like mob conveyor so you can see how it will work. So it's just, as you can see, 2 mob conveyors down there that just pushes the pigment one way and another one. So you get twice the speed because it doesn't need to come back for the flame machine to, come back. It's a really smart design by Rushing. And then they all die down there. They get transported to the same pixel. The TNT explodes in the lava, and it kills the mobs. And we then get rid of the XP with lava, and then we are using a Hell's Piston to get the items out of there because the XP is just big enough to not fit through the Hell's Piston. And then they get stored in shulker boxes. And then we have a mass crafter in the overworld. That's about it.
Should we go there?
Yeah, why not? It's a really simple mass crafter. Someone else died here. Yes, there are so many people dying. So there is a portal in one of the sites you can go through. There is not really a player portal, I think.
I don't care.
It's true. Oh no.
Yeah, the
Man,
freaking
there's-
pigman is in the way.
Piggies.
So the shulker gets sent through the portal, and then they get aligned, and then we have here the mass crafter. It is just a fuck ton of shulker boxes and loader.
Oh god.
Staircase storage! Yes.
Yeah, it's the cubic meter storage.
No, it's my storage.
No.
Ask literally anyone. It's my
Ultimate.
storage.
Ultimate render distant bulk. Ultimate.
Oh, it's kind of loading now.
No, the staircase design is mine.
Yeah, it may have
Like,
stuff
this
yet.
staircase is actually genius because you know you can actually walk up the stairs and you get to somewhere different.
Yeah, but we
actually-
have like 4 double chests and a
Like
half.
infrastructure, you can
shulker
walk
boxes.
up.
I didn't know we have that many gold blocks in here, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, the storage has chests, it has hoppers, so it has storage, and since it can transfer items with the hoppers, it has tech, so it is storage
Yeah.
tech.
So it is a 2-player crafter. One player on the top crafts the nuggets into ingots, and then the bottom one crafts the ingots into gold blocks. I don't remember the rates of the farm. I think it was something like 200 nuggets per hour or something like that. Well,
More than
200,
200 nuggets
okay.
per hour. I mean, I know that much. I don't know the exact rates, but it's more than 200.
But yeah, that's the whole farm. Okay, so let's not use the update suppressor to go back to spawn. So let's just quickly TP to like 0, 0.
Or like build an end portal, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can do that, but XD.
I don't have portal friends in my inventory.
No need for TP when you can simply make an end portal wherever you want.
Oh man, where is the... Here. Here is the H. Okay. Okay, let's go show the mushroom and the motion farm now.
Mushroom and mushroom, yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Which
Yeah,
was
of course.
the
Okay, so we're going to use the first person bot, but not the second one. So it's in the north of the nether hub, in the top layer. Oh man, you can... No!
Did you actually manage to hit me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, let me...
So we're going to show a red block mushroom farm, which most of you already know
No!
exist.
Fuck!
We don't have a brown one because we are too lazy to build it.
Oh
JK, I'm gonna
man,
catch
up
my
to you.
heart's stuck in the floor.
We do have a brown one.
Yeah, but this really is...
The game's slow.
Well, it's not as fast, but we do have a brown one.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Yeah. Causa Calen Mosh. Oh, someone died. And... Oh man, I got the entire inventory of that person.
Oh no, okay, you won.
See, this is why you don't fly through piston bars. Especially if you're not used to flying into a...
I mean, don't fly through it when you have a skill issue, right? Me and JK made
Yeah,
it just fine.
honestly, if you die in a piston bolt, you have a skill issue.
Yeah. I made it just fine.
Okay, so let's go through this portal here. And we are now in the mushroom area. Mushroom area, not mushroom. So if you manage to fly, following the boat, you're going to see the giant hangar. And that's the red mushroom farm. It's a 6 game ticks mushroom farm, or mushroom block farm. And it was pretty fast. It uses a fuck ton of block event delay and all of that shit. You know, tree farmers. Imagine being a tree farmer.
Evento de bloque retrasado.
That's one. So in order to do this farm, I need to actually get rid of all of the blocks here. So give me a moment.
Just speedrunning it.
That's how you translate that, right?
Are you gonna use Beppo method to get rid of the mushroom?
Yeah, Beppo
I
method.
guess, but
Should just
you just simply don't translate that.
Beppo
Oh,
breaking.
God.
There we go. Thanks, Beppo.
Yeah, thanks, Beppo. So we could speedrun mind this. No, please. Okay, so the thing about this farm, it's not the farm itself. The farm itself was built in like a week or two. It's actually the block transportation and the storing of those blocks, because we could not do something similar to a nice farm where you just move every single block to the player and they mine it, because the farm is so fast. It's like somewhere like 216 blocks per hour, something like that. So you will need multiple players
216
to do
blocks per hour.
216.
You somehow always miss the thousands. They're kind of important.
I mean, 216 is still pretty fast.
So yeah, it is really fast. So we just store the blocks in that huge block storage and then we mine it. That's about it. The farm itself is really simple. It's just, since it's 6 game ticks, you need to make the whole conveyors 6 game ticks, so they cannot be that simple. So they are all smart pistons, and most of them are locational. So this farm was rebuilt so many times. So yeah, fun times. I can quickly show it working.
Yes.
I need to get here. Does it has? By mushroom is continuous. Okay. It should be working right now.
And I has one.
So it's really laggy.
I can make more.
Oh god.
It is
Yeah,
really
my
laggy
laptop
for the
is
client.
taking a stroke, yeah.
I can tell you the farm is really laggy for the client. Yeah, it's almost instant. It's really beautiful to see it actually. So we're using 32 out of the 33 blocks this thing generates, the mushroom itself. In 1.12 you can use leaves to stop it from growing. New versions it just destroys the blocks and replaces them. So this farm only works in 12. The stem we just destroy it, so there is a wither down there. You can actually go through the block in spectator or whatever, and you will see that there is a wither down there that is killing the stem. And we got some mushroom bugs from there, but yeah, this farm needs mushroom to work. It's not self. How do you say that in English?
Self-sustainable.
Yeah, self-sustainable. So you need to actually have mushrooms for this to work. But as you can see, it's already placing the blocks. And whenever it gets to the top, it just pushes it to the side. It is really fast. I think it's like 15 minutes to fill the whole thing. And then it takes around 40 to 50 minutes to actually mine it by hand. By one player, I mean. So yeah, it is really slow to mine in manually. That's why I didn't want to speedrun this. Yeah, it has auto save. It has fail switch. You know, it's really really safe. Doesn't have toilet states too.
Alright, could you turn it off, please? My laptop is really dying.
We can hear the laptop suffering, yeah. Okay, it's off.
Just heating up his room.
Oh no, not Marcus Gaming, I was out to kill you. Okay. You know you are a top tier when when even your mushroom fan needs a wither cage. Yeah, it only breaks one block though. Yeah, that's about the farm. It has a nice deco. I actually decorated this. Imagine you're decorating something. Oh man.
It looks really good.
Yeah, Miles, me, Norwegian work on this deco. And then we also have in this place, we also have a really small brown mushroom farm and really small red mushroom farm, like block farm. They were built by Panic, so you can see them around. I don't know if they work, but I don't want to try it. Anyway, let's follow the road and let's go back. And now let's go to the actual mushroom farm, not the mushroom farm. You know the meme? Or you finishing a farm? So the problem of this farm is that it's really far away, so let me quickly go there.
Cannon?
No, we don't have a cannon there.
I mean,
We have
the
a cannon.
I have a
of
cannon,
Mesa,
but
which is
it
kind of
goes
close.
past it.
Yeah.
Wait, which one do we have to take? The
Just tip it to me.
no.
In case this was obvious, that's
If you
not
want to
how
take
we
the piss boat,
that's
please
not how we
don't. It's on the
go
bottom
around
floor.
on actual RPG.
Wait,
What do you like the end portal in the nether?
Oh yes, the ultimate end portal.
which one is it? Sky is the one down here.
We're
This one
gonna
here,
we're
yeah.
gonna
The
obtain
mushroom.
that in portal block ourselves,
Don't-
guys.
it-
Let's go. Speedrun mining.
Well,
How
okay,
how far is it? How far away?
it's just gonna take you a couple
It's
minutes.
6,000 blocks away. It's going to take you like 6 minutes.
I mean, I have time.
I mean, the best part is like these 3 end portal frames here.
Okay, so we are going to show the actual farm working, but not the looting part. Although I don't know if it's going to be a good idea though. Because it's going to lag a lot.
The hell is this?
So let me actually prepare the farm.
Yeah, this piston boat leads to the cannon.
Oh, this is so scuffed. What the hell is this?
What?
Nothing.
So no piston
Okay.
boat take, you should know it.
So the portal is not there. You need to follow me.
Well, bye.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, is that not
I'm gonna
supposed
have
to
to go
take
for a
place?
couple
No,
of
you're
minutes.
not
because
supposed to take
Okay, you can.
I'm gonna have to go for a couple of minutes because I gotta
Goes
take
to the
my
Mesa
medicine.
Quarry where
So
the
yeah.
cannon leads.
So yeah.
How long is this?
Well, like
The piston bolt?
2 minutes maybe, that one?
Yeah.
Well, see you guys in 2 minutes. I don't
Just
wanna
like-
load bolt.
you gotta
1.8k,
take the way back
negative
as
3k.
No, I'm just gonna TP back.
Okay, so this farm is the legendary non-completed farm. You already know this. It took 2 years to build.
Wow.
Yeah. It has one of the most beautiful decos of the server, by the way.
Yep,
So
I can see that.
Oh, is
Is the
that
door
one?
broken by the way?
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, okay.
I really wanted to know.
it
what
never
this
got
is.
fixed.
We should try it anyway.
Wait, why did it took so long to build?
Blame Oreo.
Nobody plays SMP, so it can't get
Yeah.
built.
No, it's
It's
just
just
like
amazing.
the whole like what was missing is the nether side and the how's it called? The oh man, the portal caching. The portal caching was missing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and this farm is really laggy for the clan because it's so much water and grass. Which I like This
So-
didn't roast it. How
I'm
does it
guessing
render?
you built it that far away because you needed like a very specific size of a mushroom island.
Yeah,
Pretty big one.
yeah, it's a pretty big one. But yeah, the door for the actual storage is broken. Sadly, we cannot really show that. It broken because instant fall XD. But yeah, like when we were decorating the door, myself told this guy, "Hey, it would be cool if we could actually hide the flame machines." And yeah, we use gravity blocks to use that, and yeah.
Because there's like a flying machine that activates the flying machine, but you need to also hide that flying machine.
Yeah, it's fun.
So you have a third flying machine that moves the gravity blocks out of the way, so second can move into place.
Okay,
And
so yeah.
just breaks
So how
it
this
into
farm
one.
works is that we have water and dispenser, it's simply when it detects a cow, it just dispenses water. So you can imagine how painful this was to like fill the dispensers.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
This
it's
was so much
really
fun.
simple. But the thing is, this farm has a stop, so you can see like there is resin lines going everywhere just to stop it, and then it has an instant start Oreo things. And
Now
yeah,
imagine the toggle states getting out of sync.
yeah, that was another fun thing. Toggling the portals was one of the most painful things too. So it has a player kill and also fall damage kill. We're going to show the fall kill because the player is really painful to do. And yeah, it also uses a villager unload, which unloads an actual mob switch, like with chickens. So yeah, we're going to only show the fall damage. So what's going to happen is that we have 2 really fast cobble farms in one of the corners, and that's what we use for the portal catching. In case you don't know what portal catching is, let's just say it's to keep the portals loaded to the same place and not cause any lag. And yeah, it's going to be really laggy, so I recommend going to the nether, because what is going to happen is that we are going to dry the entire farm, and that's going to put the server in literally 1 TPS for like 1 minute, so I recommend going to the nether. So if you remember where the portal was, good luck. If don't, I think it's in the east. No, in the north location. Yeah, it's in
I think
north.
it's
In the
north,
north.
yeah. It should be south, but it's north
It's
for
there.
some reason.
It's in the north, in the middle tower.
Like the idea was to put it above the door, but I guess no one has done that. Also not sure how that works with port linking.
Yeah, Oreo.
That might have been
We tried, but we were not able, so we had to place it in the other place. Okay. No, don't TP to me. I'm here preparing to start the farm. Just go north, or just TP to Sky. Probably it's already there.
No, I'm also there.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the speed cube, I guess.
Yeah,
Unless
you can
he's
TP
still
to
in a piston
Sky here.
boat, I don't know.
No. I'm not in a piston bolt. I'm looking at the
Oops.
farm in the CS.
Sky, can you turn
Hold
off
on,
the mob switch for the passive mobs? Let me know.
Done.
Okay. Okay, so the farm is now getting activated. It's going to take again like a minute or so. And it's going to
It's also gonna
really lag
take
the
like
server.
an autosave for the
Yeah. It is
mob
really
switch.
safe actually, but it takes a while. So if you go to the nether, I don't know if you're already in the area of the farm. Probably you are, right? Oh, you're not. So
Yeah.
there is a hole
We're
next
seeing
to the end
the
portal.
portal catching working right now.
Oh, yeah, and the portal catching is going to take a while. So if you TP to me right now, you can see that there is cobble going through this portal. That's the portal catching. Just saying that because I know that you're like 16 players and new versions players, so you may don't know what portal catching is. We have 3 suppressed portals there. And right now everything is getting destroyed by the lava. So this is going to take a while. And as you can see right now, the TPS are dying. This is because we are connecting every portal to this one. And then whenever that's finished, it's going to get rid of all of the water, and then we are going to see the cows. It is pretty spectacular for a mushroom farm, I can actually tell you. Yeah, basically, we just make a huge lag spike at the start, sorry, to have better performance later. So when everything is portal catched, it's actually a better performance than the new versions, but yeah, the startup is really slow. And you know, it's also really painful to make sometimes. So the new version is a lot easier, aka portal spam. The reason they are able to be done.
But also in new versions, you can't build any passive mob farms, really.
Yeah, true.
Overspawning is dead.
Yeah, overspawning.
So you just
Someone
build a
is
hoglin farm and
asking
you have your
if
food
this
supply.
will work in future versions.
No. Okay, so now as you can see, the server is back to 20 TPS, but
I guess technically the farm's gonna work, but like 3 mobs per minute.
As you can see now, the farm is actually at 20 TPS, but it's going to wait for, I think, an autosave, and then we are going to get a huge lag spike, which is happening right now, and that's the water being removed. Let's see how low we can get. So we are right now at 8 TPS. 5 TPS.
Oh my god.
4 TPS. It's just all of the
Is this
water.
gonna crash the server again?
3.
Hopefully not.
It shouldn't.
Hopefully.
3 TPS.
It's down to 3.
You can blame Mario for the lag, by the way.
300 MSPT, of course.
Server's just crying right now.
I mean, 300 is not that much.
I mean, it's a
I've seen worse.
average of any storage system, right? At least the ones that Cubic makes.
Oh man. Oh man.
It's a lag farm, of course.
I've seen 18,000 sand entities in the end on Blitz. 300 MS is not a lot.
I remember that. Yeah. Remove Watchdog? Well.
Yeah, Watchdog is off.
We have better lag farms. So yeah, now it's getting better and better and better, and now in a moment, any moment, we're going to see the first. Yeah, we are going to see the first cows any moment now. Well, not really. I think it's waiting for the autosave. Not really sure.
Well, there's 71 mobs somewhere.
Oh no.
But there's only one player.
There we go.
There's one.
There we go.
That's the first one.
And there, oh, there it is.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Why let's say because there is a player and a villager unloader that makes sure that nothing spawns until everything is ready.
So that works every 400 game ticks?
Yeah, every 20 seconds.
There's another wave. Wow.
This
Oh
looks so
my
stupid.
god.
Holy shit.
Oh man, that's a beautiful farm.
So yeah, this is they all die by fall damage, but we have also the lazy looting down there, but we are not going to turn that on because it takes so much time to prepare.
This is wow.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing. I think right now, even correct me if I'm wrong, it's the fastest mushroom farm. But at least in SMP. Maybe some server has a faster one in 15 or whatever, but yeah. I think it's... I mean, we already have food for, I think it was like 300 years or something like that.
Are you gonna build a piglin farm?
I mean, I can quickly show the scoreboard. Sidebar. It was mushroom.
I don't
farm?
think spamming more bots would even do anything.
Wouldn't you? Oh, is there not enough?
Because you don't care about the
resources?
mob cap, you just care that there's space in the mob cap.
There you can see that Oreo killed 9 million cows. The other, like Ragu and Mango, they are the... I mean, those
This
are
is
the
old farm at spawn
the farm.
that was
Sorry.
removed.
That's pretty amazing, yeah. But yeah, that's the mushroom farm. I guess I'm going to turn it off. If I can find them actual mushroom. There we go. So yeah, turning it off also is going to give a huge lag spike, just saying. Okay, it's off now. Alright. So yeah, it was the mushroom farm. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it has not been showed yet. So
Thank you for coming to
that
my
was-
TED talk.
Pretty cool.
That's so ridiculous.
yeah.
Just crazy.
Okay, so next we
Peter
can
wants to know your location.
we can try to show the rabbit farm because it was not shown, but the rabbit farm itself is not as epic as this one. I can already tell you.
Okay, we have to take the piston bolt back now.
No, we just TP to 0.
Why is this hopper minecart in the slime blocks?
Why not?
It's not on the rails. It's like it's inside the slime that the rails are on. Like, eh?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're
Cards
saying.
are great. Didn't you know that cards are great?
Carts
Yeah,
are
cards
awesome.
are great.
Carts can do anything.
They're even better if your client thinks they're not valid actually on the server.
Yes.
Of course.
Breath
that's how it's in the
nonsense,
slime.
yeah. Cards, can cards replace my father? Wait, what?
Yeah, they can find you a new father. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
You could send the carts to get some milk. Whether it comes back is dependent on if there's an entity in the way.
Well,
Well,
it
comes
also
back to-
depends on if you have a solid block at the end of the powered rail line,
It also
or
it also depends if you like unload it and all that.
yeah, if you unload it, you're kind of screwed. But other
Depends
than
if there's
that,
an inventory with milk on the way.
no, they can
Otherwise
create
it's
their
gonna
own
come
milk
back
on the
empty.
way. Like there's a, you know, a cow generation method. It's a
yeah.
pretty obscure mechanic, but
Okay.
You know, cows don't have dispenser interaction, but you know, hopper minecats can do it. I'm sure.
well, you have dispenser carts, you know.
Yep. They
Yeah.
Okay,
totally
so
use it.
if you TP to me right now in the nether hub. And we are about to take this piston ball. I think it's the newest
my
piston ball
God.
yet.
Stop shooting me, I'm trying to take a
Well,
photo.
The
It was
newest
me the first
piston
time.
bolt.
I
yet,
worked
you
on a
say.
piston bolt after this one, but it's
Actually,
at the nether perimeter. And it looks the
Speed
same as all the other piston bolts at the nether
Why does
perimeter.
it look like you've taken a shit and then lit it on fire? Like,
Wait, what do you
Oh,
mean?
you're like
it's
crouching.
called Mexican food, of course.
Ah, yes. He's just crouching with a
taco.
fireball in his ass.
Wait, which piston bolt are we taking now?
The one with all the bunnies.
With all the bunnies.
It's
I
at the
don't see
bottom.
bunnies.
The one made out of wool, basically.
Which
It's
one is
the
made out
bottom.
of wool?
It's at the
Which layer
bottom
is it?
there. The bottom one.
The bottom one. Which bottom one?
The
Bottom layer of
the
the
middle
nether.
that has piston balls.
Well,
You
not
guys
the-
are not very good at this whole directions thing.
Where are you?
Where
Where
does
are
it
you
go?
right
Oh
now?
my god, I wanna take it, but I don't know which one is it.
Just
Okay,
go
you go
here.
down the stairs.
Ah, yes,
like,
where is
okay.
To
he?
go to the bottom layer, you know you go down the stairs.
Yeah. How many times? Like, many times, I guess?
Well, as many times as you can minus 1.
Yeah.
And there you go, you found that purple. And you walk past it.
Oh, okay, it's this one. Rabbit Foot Farm.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't even.
This
write
farm
in
was
Minecraft.
one of the few farms that actually was made for a purpose, and was that we don't have, well, we didn't have a double chest of rabbit food.
One of the
We
few
made
farms
this one.
made for a purpose. Don't they all have a purpose? I don't know.
Well,
Why can't I
Yeah,
right
but
click the
no.
minecart?
like for example, the gold
Why
farm
I don't work with 112 cards.
already
I'm
works.
just
You
saying.
needed
I'm
a
just
better one.
saying.
What do you
Even
mean?
I
12 cards are even
refuse.
better than new cards.
How much well, I'm just paying right now.
Okay, are you guys here?
Yes.
Okay, so in that direction there is a wall farm. You can take the piston balls if you want. There is only deco, but the overwall is not really decorated. So what we are going to do is we are going to take this hole that is totally not decorated.
One of these 4 holes, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going
Yeah,
into
with an update suppressor. Good luck finding
Yeah.
you. Not dying as well.
Nice. My elytra
God.
actually saved me for once.
So you're going to go into that nether portal and go down here. It's just what happens when you don't have undecorated stuff finishing on nether part. And then yeah, just take the only road that there is until you find a 3x3 portal.
Like, what do you mean? There's so much decoration. You just can't go
Yeah,
down the hole.
I really like the randomized bedrock plus netherrack floor.
Oh man,
Yeah, put a
doggies.
lot of effort into that.
Yeah, I think it's a good metaphor for like how random the world is. You know, it's like art, but like it's like modern art. You know, has like a hidden meaning to it.
The meaning is
It's a hidden
lazy.
meme in it.
Ah, yes.
Just gorgeous.
There's some odd-looking cats.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget that the walls are called that.
Woof woof.
Jakim, I think you died.
See dinner in Minecraft.
What?
You were just lying in the ground.
Yeah, it's good for my back, you know.
As you can see with the rail layout, it's a lot of fun to pick up walls in Minecraft.
Yeah.
And
So
getting
this
exactly
farm-
one and where you want them and everything.
This farm is as simple as it can get. You have a wolf in the middle, which sometimes gets pushed. You know, it's not very reliable. But any rabbit that spawns here gets scared and gets into the portal. That's it.
So Panic joined and saw that a couple of people are online.
Any what that spawns in here?
Bunny just joined. But yeah, all of the redstone around it is just portal catching, so you can see how the farm gets bigger just with portal catching. You will not need to do any of this in new versions. The problem with this farm is that you cannot tune it off, so there is a problem right now that's the... We don't have the passive mod switch on, so there are rabbits spawning.
How is that a problem? It's a rabbit farm. It's supposed to spawn rabbits.
Yeah. It's just laggy.
I mean, you can turn it off. The switch is just in the spawn chunks.
Yeah.
I mean, you can very easily turn it off by just, you know, leaving.
Yeah, not having the player there is also an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this farm we're not really going to show it because it's just a player swinging a sword, killing the rabbits, and that's it. There is nothing crazy like the motion farm. And there are like, I think 30 or 40 rabbits each cycle, like there are none. But yeah, that's the right one. It's just one of the few dark perimeters actually. Although I think the middle one was. Wait, was the middle one actually dipped? I don't remember. Like that? Like the middle thing. Did we TNT tube the middle part of the perimeter and then we just manually dig the
Yeah,
entire thing?
the middle was
Okay. Okay, the middle one was dipped. Yeah, you dipped the middle. Okay.
I
Yeah,
really like how the
somewhere-
rabbits are killing the pigman. That's very nice.
Yeah. But we got a double chest of rabbit food, which is what we wanted. So that's it. We should probably turn it on again because we only have like 4 shulker boxes and we kinda need more. Yeah, I think we only turn it on for like 1 day. It's really slow, like really slow.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Parkour.
we are going to go back to the nether hub. You can just TP to me whenever I tell you. Okay, now you can TP to me.
Bro, stop hitting me.
And let's see.
What the hell? I'm gonna pop my totem.
So the next thing that we're going to be showing, I guess, from here we can show the squid farm if you want, although I will not really like it. Well, I guess yeah. Let's actually show the squid farm before we show the storage. We are going to show the squid farm and then the wither killer, and then just storage
Squid
and
slash
flame blocks.
Guardian?
Exactly. You
Oh,
found me.
God.
Yay. So it's in the bottom layer, as same as the rabbit farm.
Dude,
Yeah.
this
It looks a
nether
lot like a
hub is
guardian farm.
kinda confusing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I told you the nether hub is not very use
I
friendly.
mean, it looks nice, but yeah, it's not really user friendly.
It has way
It's
too many.
pre-elytra, so like
Yeah.
yeah, you need to take the stairs all the time.
Don't worry, we are going to design a new one.
Another
Of course.
No, there are 2 of them.
What the fuck? Oh wow.
Oh man.
Oh,
guys,
man.
no. Oh my god, my ears. No, stop. Fly away.
Oh man, what are you guys doing? Like,
What is
Yeah.
that?
What?
My ears just died.
Oh, this looks so cool.
you have not seen this?
No?
What?
Okay,
Oh, I
so
know this
same
pretty much.
same thing as the motion fan. We are only going to show the falling damage. So in order to go to the squid farm, there is a portal. Where is it? There is a portal in the
jump
middle of the
down.
perimeter.
Oh yeah, I guess you can go to
Yeah. So in case you didn't know, there is the overworld part is in the nether, and the nether part is in the overworld.
Of course.
So that's about it. The deco is really nice. I can
Oh, wow.
actually
Oh
tell
man,
you that.
is this the randomized floor?
Yeah,
Yes.
the first one.
Yeah.
So that's the Guardian fan, the cigarette, and the one with the squids is the squid fan. There is there is one thing up here. There is a huge maze. I actually challenge any of you to complete it. But
There's
new
a maze, I'm
is
completing it.
trying it.
Can I use a pickaxe to complete the...
No,
I
you
need to
can.
turn my sounds down.
I mean, you can very easily complete any maze by just sticking to one of the walls all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those
Just follow
cats.
the line.
It's actually not possible because the wall is in the middle. So if you follow the right wall, it's just going to one of the other corners. So the end is in the middle, not in It's actually a weird.
There is that sound. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, that's.
It looks
I want to turn your sounds down.
They look like ants. Yeah.
Yes. I guess there are people who have hostile mob sounds on. I guess.
Joe, is it only possible to solve it from one of the entrances?
Yeah, it is possible to solve it from the four of the entrances.
Okay.
I found
I thought,
entrance
like, you would have
to
to pick.
inside of the farm.
I thought you'd have to pick like the right entrance as well.
No.
Oh, that will be cruel though.
How close am I?
Oh, we need to turn off the Squid switch. I forgot about that.
An insane storage decorative.
It's so nice because I like above and I can see everyone just running around like ants.
We are ants trapped
Where's
in
the
your
middle?
cruel maze.
Oh, I'm close. I think I'm close.
Right close and
So
cool.
close, yeah.
There's so many dead ends.
Who made the maze? Money made it.
Oh, this is entrance to the farm.
You went back.
I had to.
Okay, anyway, for the people that actually want to see how the farm works, the farm uses a concept that has like been removed from the game, and that's like entities can spawn inside other entities. So what we use is gas that are inside water that we can turn on and off using dispensers. And then the squids are going to spawn inside that water and are going to get immediately pushed to the portals by the ghasts. So this is why having a ghast farm is really useful, because you can make this kind of farms really easily, because good luck picking up the ghasts. It's also portal cards. Same concept. I'm going to actually start the portal catching right now. So it uses the same concept as Cobble Farm, and we use that for the caching. And then whenever that's finished, we're going to have luck right now. We are going to go to the nether, and we're going to see some squid fall. Oh! Yeah, we forgot Sky in survival that it ran out of access, like the storage.
Yeah, who cares? Let's just see the items on the floor, I guess.
Yeah, this is very powerful storage.
So yeah, fun fact: if your shulker loader runs out of boxes, it can't like put items into boxes anymore.
I found an incomplete wall in the maze. There's just like a single block with like a gap underneath.
Yeah, but that gap has a lever.
What? No, it doesn't. Eh?
No, someone open the door. Leave the door open. Hey, Ed. Okay, you guys can go to the nether if you want.
You can TP to me or Ivy.
Yeah, you can TP to Sky or Ivy.
Ashvesh.
Oh, come on. I feel bullied.
Every time I TP to Jaw, my screen just goes white.
Why?
Because you are
Bright.
white. You are pitch white, like completely. So, yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my god. 1.12 rail mechanics. What the hell?
Yep.
Bro, that took me a second to realize what was going on. What?
Okay.
Wait, what are
Everyone
you
is
talking
ready there? Why is it so laggy, by the way?
I don't know.
You can play Morio.
Yes, of course, play Mario.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Hopefully it works. Okay, I'm going to TP to Sky.
Oh man, is that the example?
There's
Oh
Squid.
my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Yeah. Maybe turning it this on. Ah, you're
That's
ready.
a couple squids right there, I'd say.
For a second, I thought those were spiders and not squids.
Understandable.
Water spiders.
So weird.
Water spiders.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's so laggy, but there are so many squids going on here. My god. Oh yeah, that's the last. Oh, very normal. 15 ms. Nice. Nice hopper.
Oh my god, yeah. 4,200. Sounds good.
But yeah, we have the player kill here. He's in lazy looting, but we are not going to turn that on, mostly because it doesn't work.
I can kill the squids through the gap, or through the corner of the glass with a bow.
Know what I can use?
A hug?
But yeah, we have a couple of
Yeah.
millions of squids, insects, I mean.
This is losing some items.
Um,
Wait. No, that's cobblestone that somebody threw through the glass. Never mind.
yeah. This is very nice. Yeah, that's the squid farm. It's really simple, not decorated as most of the things in this server. Sadly, no one has the time or wants to. Oh, look at the
Please
squid.
not kill the bot.
Well, that's
If your
the bot is
storage collects
fine.
more than 90%, it's
I mean,
fine.
now you're responsible for loading this area.
Oh no, it's your game, not the girl.
Yes.
Wait, what? Did
Yeah, the
anybody else
squids.
just see that squid?
Yeah, the squids are a bit funky.
Hey Purple, did you know that in 112 the bots don't actually reset their health to 20 when they get summoned in?
Okay, turning the farm off. The farm should have been turned off.
If you spawn it again, now it will work. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh man, it's so laggy.
Just that it logs out before the death animation plays and then like never resets the health back and never
So,
dies.
the thing I'm noticing is that all of these farms can only have one farm running on the server at a time.
Well, yeah, that's
To
good.
make projects, yeah.
That's kind of the scale they engineered to be.
Yeah, yeah, but
Like,
like
does make sense to have them more laggy and doesn't make sense to have them less laggy. Like, why would you make a farm slower
Yeah.
just so you can run multiple different farms at the same time?
yeah, yeah, it's true, it's true.
Okay. So I'm going to quickly turn on the mob switch again. They're pretty nice sometimes, so we can actually show the furnace array and the wither killer. Turning them squid right now.
Gold cube, actually. It's kind of close to the wither killer.
Yeah. Okay. Squid switch is on now. Okay, so if you TP to me in 5 seconds. Okay, JKM. Okay, it's good. Everyone's TPing to me. Now you can TP to me. I guess the closest is the nether wart farm. Okay, so we're going to take this piston ball, the red one, with the mushroom, like not the mushroom, the nether wart. Nice, Marcus. Nice, Marcus.
Oh no.
I've actually never taken this piston ball.
All those nether warts can be harvested.
Oh,
Wait,
No!
no!
Wait. It's fine. It's fine. All right. No. Oh. No, you got it. I broke the bolt, y'all. I broke the
Right,
bolt.
I'm just flying.
Oh, you actually broke it.
Yeah, no. I literally broke it. Okay.
Did you
Hold on,
place
hold on.
a rail or what?
Yeah. Wait, hold up. Break that
That's
cart.
right, Kellen.
No, if only you knew how piston bolts were built.
I-
You broke another wheel.
Let's go
But
now.
hey, you're in luck. You only need the same fill command twice. You're fortunate. That's not how you fix it, though. You,
What is going on with the server?
it's almost like you don't care about the people after you.
Oh,
It's almost like you don't care about Andrew.
Oh man,
Yes, me
imagine
too.
not
I
caring
did
about
TP.
Andrew. What is this piston bolt for? You're the one right in front of you.
that goes to the pumpkin slash melon farm
How far away is it?
next to it.
Not far.
More
Yeah,
piston bolt, of course.
we were going to use it, but not really. You can just fly over it.
How about we just apply the TP strats to travel here?
Yeah, and just going there.
I'm using a minecart to TP in vanilla through a piston bolt, of course.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so Andrews is here, right?
The Andrews
Um,
54757?
Yeah. So you can see the furnace array here. You're not gonna like it. I mean, the deco is very nice, but the farm itself, well, farm,
Wait, is
the
this
furnace
an
array
Broke
itself.
up one of the.
Elytra cores or something?
Yeah, the only one.
Oh man.
Is this the old one? No, it's not the old one. Yeah, you can tip it to me right now. Yeah, the problem with this furnace array is that it doesn't give full boxes.
Oh, fully
Just like
copper unlocked, I
that's-
see.
so it's pretty laggy, yeah. They're way. .12, you know.
It does give you full boxes if you put in the same amount. The
Oh
correct
my
amount.
god, Hopper in the overworld, 20
Yeah.
furnace.
Just enjoy those hoppers, yeah.
I know that I joke about unlocked hoppers a lot, but this is kind of too much.
I mean, it's less than 50 years, so that's good. 1728, yeah.
I don't know why there are 1,800 hoppers though. Are all of them here?
Well, it's 1728 furnaces. It
No, but
should-
I mean minecart.
Minecarts?
Yeah, minecart in overworld 1,797.
Well, it shouldn't be that many.
There are 20,000 hoppers being loaded. I don't think there are 20,000 hoppers here.
Like, come on, just look at the MSPT. We have less than 50, so obviously the locked hoppers are just a joke.
Oh my gosh, you know. Do this again.
Yeah, 6 copper minecart for Maria.
I mean, if you are making like 300 furnaces, furnace array, like yeah, keeping the hoppers unlocked is like fine, right? Like
I mean,
5
you're
MS,
only
whatever. But if you have so many hoppers that on lower hardware is gonna do 50 MS,
The thing
even
is-
I can't allow it.
Well,
The
it's
thing is, in
only
a
that
fence
bad
array,
because
yeah.
we have some other hoppers somewhere loaded, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Because
but
this
I
is
don't
not
know where.
20,000.
I mean, we have a furnace array with, you know, a couple.
Yeah, but the furnace array itself, like, it doesn't matter if
It
it's hot
doesn't have
or
20,000
not.
log on it.
Yeah,
Well,
but
try,
I'm not going to turn
try
on.
doing anything else while
It has
that is loaded.
3 per furnace. Fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to turn it on. You already know how furnace array work.
No, I think you have to explain why do we need such a fast furnace array? Why do we need so many furnaces?
Because fast is better.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here is the jungle. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we already have it. It's just the one from Glots, probably.
How
So
long
if
does
we
this highway
continue,
go on for?
if we continue through the road, or you just TP to me, we're going to
I mean,
see
you have a dragon.
this nice pyramid that is incomplete because, you know.
Oh my god, it's
Reasons.
the old wither killer. Oh my god.
So this uses 10 wither killers, in this case bedrock chambers. We totally got this bedrock.
It's
Yeah, right now,
naturally
man.
generated. We are
It's
kind of lucky that
generated?
all of it generated in this shape. Yeah.
Yeah, we basically manipulated the population to get bedrock in Y7070.
Yeah. This is actually a bunch of end gateways that we're trying to generate here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we have
mine
this
doesn't run
rest
at
and-
20 FPS because of NC cramming.
The game got confused by all of the yellow sand because it kind of looks like endstone. So the game was like, yeah, gateways.
Yeah, and
Sure,
look at
why
the
not?
pyramid. Even
Yeah.
replace some of the sandstone with endstone.
Exactly.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't have to because it's not. We didn't have to because it's not at 0, 0. It's further away, so no dragons would influence it.
Yeah, but then we have to make one portal or like 3 portals for each. We probably could do it with 2.
This
Of
took a
course,
while
makes
to
sense.
No,
resolve.
you can just use safe states.
But like the bedrock is like the center of the exit and portal, isn't it?
Yeah. By the way, when are we gonna replace all the bedrock barriers?
You can do it.
Yes, of
You
course.
totally should do
this
that.
happens- this basically
Just use a bedrock breaker to get rid of it and then put barriers there.
That would be
this
great.
basically places a factum of
Please-
withers.
Please use
72
instant
K,
fall to remove the bedrock and not like a TNT based bedrock breaker. Thanks.
It is pretty noisy, pretty laggy. Yeah, I don't think anyone needs to see how this works. So it's just a conveyor.
Trust me,
For-
my
it's
ears have
awesome.
already been blasted to death
Yeah.
by my wither killer.
Exactly. So you don't need to see them, right? How fast is each model? You just divide 72K between 10. So 7.K.
No, this
No.
is 45k.
Is it 45?
Yeah, this is 45k.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So each one is 4.5 per hour.
I thought it was 72K actually.
Mine's
Well, my bad.
72k. In
Okay.
theory. In practice, no. Because of lag.
So, the next farm, which we have to show, is actually going to be storage, and at the same time, I guess, falling block.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Monka W.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly say it. The server might crash because because we're gonna go to the falling block area.
I mean, that's the whole
It will
point
absolutely
of
fucking crash.
TMC, right?
Like, I can already tell it's gonna crash.
It's 95 MSP right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There is something loaded and I don't know what it is.
Wait, is it?
Okay, so you can give it to me. I'm in the storage right now.
No, you're not.
Wait, how do you get there?
We
Oh,
could have used the hyper.
There is a piston bolt in one of the corners with terracotta, the top layer. Someone spawned away.
Yeah, I got Withering Heights while I was at the Wither Killer. Well, I didn't spawn it, but I got the achievement.
Manual storage.
Oh yeah, you got your chest monsters here. Oh, see, even scicraft has some chest monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to the old furnace array.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we are basically at the storage just to show the falling block items. So they are at the end of the hall, right here. You can TP right me.
Wait,
Like
where is
me.
this thing here? What?
The cow was doing stuff on the copy.
Hey, it's
There are some
that
blocks
main
like
storage.
as items floating on top of a.
Yeah,
table?
Yeah, cow was doing some video or something here. I don't know.
yeah.
It was making
was
a
recorded.
post.
Cow was making a dramatic video thing and bugging me about using replay mod a lot.
How do you even make this
Yeah.
thing? Holy shit.
Where are you?
Well, the stuff over here is made with commands.
So these are
I mean-
unpickupable items.
Yeah,
They
pick up
don't
like
despawn, right?
Okay, George, should I already go to the falling block area and prepare it?
Yeah.
By the way, server might crash because instant tilting in the nether. Nobody teleport to me, please. Like, I'm actually serious about it.
Okay.
Oh man, let's all TP to JKM, of course.
Don't. Like, actually don't.
But yeah, in case you're wondering, we cannot really place coma blocks in survival. You can try.
Can I
Let's
click the stream trigger 9000 Mark 1?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's just
What is that
right click
thing?
every single item frame in this main storage instead.
Storage is huge.
I mean, it is a
Oh,
main
this is funny.
storage after all.
Oh my god.
What do you think this is huge? What do you mean?
Like, you can get lost in this thing.
Whoa.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's just a hole.
Like most
Wait,
of the
man,
items we're
7
destroying
days
in the
to
stream
die.
trigger other people don't even have. So, yay.
Oh, these are the
Stream trigger
donations to El
9000.
Mango.
Yes.
Yeah, those were the old Patreon. You have the map art here, by the way, if you want to go to the map room, which is like the beautiful place next to the end portal that was placed there manually.
No, it was actually population manipulated.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally normal for end portals to generate at Y level 59, right?
Oh, there's a portal missing here. I mean, map missing.
You just need to manipulate the.
Ooh!
the
Ooh!
stronghold
I
to
think
go
it
up.
worked. Okay, the server
Oh,
didn't
we need
crash.
to do something like this in Mecha, of course.
Yeah, good luck making that map, by the way.
We should make the new mecha main storage twice as big as this.
And twice as, yeah. Twice as Macy?
Michael.
Or we can literally just transport the falling command blocks that we have and land them. Okay, Okay, so now that I have actually prepared the falling block area, should I actually give a falling block tour? I guess.
Yeah, we can TP to you.
Yeah, you can TP to me, and don't move out of the green chunk. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so no one moves out of this chunk, please.
Yeah. So
You don't have to
basically,
cross the server.
ignore this command block for now. Okay, so basically, this is the falling block area. So yeah. God damn it, where do I start?
So yeah, that's
basically, normally we would have to first generate the invisible chunk and load the area correctly. I already did it. The whole play with the green chunk was just so you don't fly around randomly. So now, if you follow the rail line,
should we just follow it now?
yeah, you can absolutely
Okay.
follow me. That whole thing about not leaving the green chunk was unnecessary. Just
Yeah,
so you,
Micah's already
was
there.
only necessary just so people wouldn't randomly fly around, because, well. All right. So basically, as you can see, I don't know how much all of you know about falling block.
I mean,
What's
I
falling
mean-
block?
Basically,
I'm
the
not
whole
an
idea
expert,
behind
but-
falling block is that
Blocks fall
it's
down.
impossible to do in just a single thread of the game. Like all you have to understand about Minecraft is that when you are running Minecraft just normally, nothing truly happens at the same time. Like when you trigger two pistons, they never fire at the same time. When a piston fires and moves several blocks, none of those blocks, no two of those blocks actually try to move at the same time. Like when you flick a lever that activates both lamps, they don't actually activate at the same time, right? Everything happens one after each other. To do falling block, we basically need an observer line that is running on a completely different thread, but is still interacting with the same world. It's basically we are trying to force Minecraft into doing multi-threaded stuff while, in a game that's clearly is single-threaded. So basically, to get this funny observer line that is running on a different thread, we have to do what is called a chunk swap. So if you fly south, you can absolutely fly south of this area. You're gonna see a bunch of hoppers and chests on top of the nether roof. Just fly south from the actual setup. The setup is loaded there. It's absolutely fine. So you're gonna see a bunch of chests and a bunch of hoppers. This is all necessary to basically create a very specific type of lag. I'm gonna get to what this lag does in a bit. So basically, in this area right here, we have approximately like 1,500 hoppers that are that during attempts would permanently load those chunks. We call those chunks the cluster chunks. And as I said, they create a very unique type of lag that we need to basically perform this async chunk swap that we need for basically every falling block related exploit. So yeah, this area is absolutely huge. So if we teleport back, if we teleport back to me, because everyone is now around around chunks.
It's huge.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, the first thing that we have to do is we have to generate an unpopulated chunk that we can stand right next to. So this is the invisible chunk.
Oh no.
It's not a visual glitch.
Flying
Like
is
this is
not
just how the
enabled
game
in
is
this
programmed. So like I said before with the ice spikes, the game generates chunks in two steps. First, you have initial generation where the rough terrain is generated, and then you have population, which decorates the chunk, adds trees, adds ores, water, lava sources, right? All of this stuff. So if a chunk is unpopulated, which is the case with this invisible chunk right here, if a chunk is unpopulated, it will never send any packets to the player. So that's why this chunk right here is invisible. And yeah, it works for literally everything. Like you can see flying machines flying through the invisible chunk. If you have players inside of the invisible chunk, you can't see them. No packets, literally no packets.
You literally
So
just
this
fall
chunk is
slowly down.
unpopulated, yeah, why do we need this chunk to be unpopulated? Because we need to catch a signal coming from that population that will basically create the async observer line. So right here you can see a bunch of observers that are bricked, basically always powered. Those are a couple observer lines from previous attempts. Some successful, some not. So basically,
I mean,
let's
ones
talk
are
a bit
stuck
about.
on because they were successful, and we
I mean,
didn't restore
kind
back
of.
up afterwards.
Actually, yeah, all of the
The ones that are
unsuccessful
on
ones
right
were
now are
removed.
from when Myron and I
What the
did the
fuck?
last
What
was it?
happened?
Falling End Gateway.
And Portal. Dude, that was so
And
fun.
Portal.
Like you didn't realize that instant fall was on for like 20 something minutes.
Yeah.
Like-
And Myron was like, "Oh, it's this bug. Yeah, I've never seen it this
Block state
reliable before."
linking. Yes. Oh man.
Yeah,
Okay,
then-
let's talk a bit about the beacon
Oh.
tower. Let's finally
That is something.
address the elephant in the room. Glow Squid, no, instant fall actually has to be off. Because we want the sands to actually create falling block entities, right?
and not jump into
Instant
white
static
concrete
has to be
powder.
on. Instant fall has to be off. So basically, yeah, I was talking a lot about the async stuff, right? We need a different thread. We need observers to be running on a completely different thread for this whole thing to work. How do we do it? How do we do this? How do we force a single threaded game to suddenly start doing logic on a different thread that it should never do? We use stained glass. Like out of every block, every entity
We use the
interaction,
one piece of
everything,
code.
stained glass has this stupid, unnecessary part of code that creates a completely different thread. Completely different thread. And on that thread, the glass is checking every single block below itself if it's a beacon. And if it is a beacon, it schedules a block event just so the beacon can figure out which color it has, right? But basically, all we care about is that there is a glass. If we place a glass, or if glass appears in the world, however way it appears, right? If it appears in the world, it's gonna create a new thread, and it's gonna start iterating down on a different thread, checking for beacon blocks, right? And yeah, that's why we have a lot of beacons. Because when the glass encounters a beacon, there is a part of the code that's, well, I'm not gonna go into details, but basically we need the glass thread to survive as long as possible. And for that we use beacons because, yeah, as I said, when it finds beacons, it does some logic that dramatically slows down the glass thread processing, basically. So the glass threads survive for way longer, right? And that's also where the cluster chunks come in handy. So basically, every single time the glass wants to check if there is a beacon in this position, right? Let's say the glass wants to check if this block is a beacon, right? It first of all has to check if the chunk, if the chunk containing this block is loaded, right? Because, well, you can't really access a chunk. Well, you can access, but you would have to load the chunk, whatever. The game has to check if the chunk, if this chunk is loaded, basically. And that's why having all of those 1,500 cluster chunks makes a huge difference, because that adds a lot more lag while the glass thread is checking for beacons. So at some point in the tick, another person unloads also a very specific chunk, which does some magic in the chunk in the list of loaded chunks, I would say. And basically, at some point, the glass thread that is checking for beacons is basically gonna get lost. Like it's gonna start looking for this chunk if it's loaded, and suddenly it's just gonna completely miss this chunk. Like this chunk will never be found by the glass thread. So what the glass thread will do is it's gonna say, oh, I don't care that this chunk is not found. I don't care that it's unloaded. I'm gonna load it right here, right now, right? And this chunk being reloaded from the disk, like this chunk is gonna be completely reloaded, like completely from the disk, right? It's gonna finally trigger the invisible chunk to populate. And when the invisible chunk populates, it's gonna place the lava source, which we can detect with an observer, and finally we have the funny async observer line. And with that observer line, we can create quite literally everything. So yeah, one of the things that we can do, that we did, is if you go up here to the platform with diamond blocks, that is very clearly obvious. I don't have to tell you exactly where it is. You're gonna see that right here we have a bunch of kind of illegal blocks, right? We have a couple command blocks, couple structure blocks. We have a pig spawner in this position for some reason. We have like completely illegal blocks that should never exist in this position naturally. So that's one of the things that we can do with those async observer lines, those observers that are being triggered on a completely different thread. We can basically create any block that exists in the game, even those that should never appear in a normal survival world. So this technique is called block state corruption, and yeah, basically by combining a bunch of different blocks, you can create any block you would ever want. So for example, the recipe for a command block is, hold on, let me actually remember where the async line is. The async line would be here. So you would have the async observer line running right here. So let's imagine this observer line is blinking, blinky, blinky, blink, right? So if I were to have a hold on, like, can people move out, please?
Try to place a water bucket, yes.
Yeah. So basically, if I
don't use
had a
bucket.
water, why can't I place? Oh, fuck!
Because you're in the nether. How do you not realize that?
By the way, we also have water in the nether if you look high in the sky.
Yeah, that was like step one.
Okay, whatever.
Oh,
if you have
man.
water in the nether and you let the water flow, and basically, if you have this async observer line, and you drop an anvil into water, so basically anvil replaces water while an async observer line is running in this position, you have a chance of creating a command block here. So you might think, oh, that's kind of a random recipe, like how would that work? It gets even crazier. So the recipe for a chain command block, for example, is a white shulker box facing up replacing a fire block. Recipe for a structure block is a black concrete powder landing inside of fire block. The recipe for barrier is literally the most just mind-boggling. It's upside down blue shulker box replacing top part of a double tall grass. And that's,
Oh my god.
I'm not making this shit up. Like you can just go to my channel and that's literally the only known recipe that is like possible to pull off. Because
How do you even figure out the recipes?
Because there are just a bunch of recipes that theoretically would work. Like for example, I'm not sure if what I'm saying is correct. Probably isn't. But there are just a bunch of recipes for blocks that are just impossible. Like you can, for example, replace a diamond block with a grass block directly, right? Like let's say replacing a diamond block with a grass block would be a recipe for a barrier block. That's probably not the case, but it's not possible. Because we need the block replacement to be instant. So for example, the anvil can instantly replace water, right? A shulker box can instantly replace a top part of a double tall grass, right? We also have an end gateway. So for example, the recipe for end gateway is water turning into frosted ice, which is,
What if you replace
Kind of easy.
a nether portal block with lava or something?
It depends on the position. Like what you basically do is we merge block IDs together, and depending on the position, different parts of block IDs get merged together. So you write the block IDs in binary, then you can combine like the left 2 bits or the left 3 bits or left 4 bits of one block ID with the right 5, 6, or 7 bits of the other, and that depends on the position. So like you can see also in the subchunk that the command blocks are not are at very specific positions here. Like we can only create a command block at this position and not over here. So like we could not create the command block over here, for example. If I place a command block here, we would not be able to create that directly.
Wait, so it
like
depends. It's coordinate dependent, and it's also dependent on what blocks you use as well. Like,
yeah, exactly. Well, it's coordinate dependent, but works in every chunk. Like within every chunk, you have. Like in every chunk, you need to have the correct relative position.
so did you have to
Chunk
like
to be
find
precise.
Did you have to find a specific chunk where you knew you'd be able to generate barriers
No,
and stuff?
No.
This works in every chunk, but within the chunk, you need to be at a specific location.
Oh, right, okay.
Specific relative chunk position. Yeah.
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 So like every chunk in the world, like if you can get the async observer line, you can do it in every chunk, in actually in every sub chunk actually, to be precise.
But
Like you
how
can
do
for
you
example
get
have
a
multiple.
recipe for any block?
You can generate, for example, multiple command blocks in a single chunk. You just have to do it in. Oh yeah, you can even do it in the same subchunk on different Y levels. Like it has limitations, of course, but like, come on, you're getting command blocks.
Like also, like how do you actually calculate the recipes? Like,
Okay,
You just have to look at the binary numbers that represent every block. So we are talking about a game that is running on a digital computer, right?
yeah.
So it's not really surprising to learn that all the information where every block is and like which block is at which position, all of this data is stored in bits, right?
Yeah.
So in the so Minecraft has a bunch of block state palettes that it uses to store information about blocks in a subchunk. So the the highest tier of those palettes is called the registry palette, and in registry palette, every block is represented by 13 bits. All right. So let's assume. Hold on. Let's assume those are the bits that correspond to a structure block, for example, right? Let's say those are the structure block bits. Let's say this is air, and let's say this is something else, right? So clearly, if we combine the first bits from the 11111 block, right? Let's say it's a shulker box. And then we combine the last couple bits from the 000 block. Let's say it's a fire. Then we can create basically any block ID, well, any string of bits that correspond to a block ID, right? It's very complicated. Like we are literally tearing the memory of the game. So
it's like in a Pokemon Yellow speedrun when they
Yeah.
run through a bunch of doors to rewrite the RAM.
Exactly.
Like in the private chat for voice, I also posted like the block state ID list. I'm not sure everyone can access it.
You need to put it in
Only members
trusted.
can see that.
Interested. Okay, then yeah, but I can just show you a block state ID list, which is where's trusted.
yeah, basically
A
we
tiny bit above that.
we can
I
easily
I put it there.
we can easily determine which block state will have what bits, right?
Chatting voice.
It's absolutely possible to do it. It's like we have the list, right? We know every bit representation of every block in the game. By the way, did you know that water has actually 15 states in the game? Like it doesn't have just the 8 water levels. It actually has 15 levels.
Because it like attaches to certain blocks sometimes, doesn't it? Like
No,
It
that's no. That is only visual.
okay.
Like we can just set block it. I think like if I do set block,
Wait,
Yeah,
but how?
15. Like this is water level 15. And like if you update it, it will just disappear. Like
Wait,
it's
where are
usually
you?
just-
Oh, there.
But like this is just water with damage
Yeah,
level
like-
15 and 16, but it doesn't do anything interesting.
I
Like
think
if
they
you were
all
to update
act
it,
like water level 8 and right.
well,
Or
not
look
quite.
like water level 8.
They look like water source blocks for some reason, but if you update them, they'll just disappear. But yeah, they're not important. Like
Yeah,
there are tons of unused block states.
So, yeah, basically, if we can create command blocks, we can create structure blocks, spawners, and gateways, literally every block. So it's not really surprising that we can also create a water source, right? So up here, if you teleport to me again, you're gonna
Down
see...
here. You
Oh,
can
that's actually the upper one is the second water source. This one right here is the first water in the nether in like...
Yeah.
In the end.
In the nether.
Water.
Water in the never in it.
Water in
Salts
the nether.
of water in the
In
nether.
the never.
And you need lava to do it.
In the
It's so
nether.
good.
Yeah, the recipe is actually kind of funny. You need to land an anvil in lava. So you actually use lava to
Which
create
makes
water.
a lot of sense because lava and water have blockades that are pretty close to each other.
Yeah, but it's still kind
So
of...
you just need to change a
mean,
couple of the.
It's still
bits at
kind of
the end.
ironic that you need...
Yeah,
more
this water has a lot of anvil in it.
So like, was the cobble generator basically there as soon as you created the water?
No, that was
No.
like because instant tile tech.
As soon as you broke the block between the,
Like when you initially
as soon as you
created the
place
water-
something between them and
Nice one, Vicky.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, rushing.
you
He's
can just
reminding me of the
breaking
Grand
all of it.
Inquisitor.
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna make a cobblestone generator.
Okay.
Be careful what do
I
you
mean,
do.
you could
though.
have just turned on ITT.
Oh.
It's
I-
okay.
I-
It's okay. We understand. You don't know how to make a cobble generator. Let's go
actually,
to the
when-
next thing.
I'm not really a Skyblock player, alright?
Like we could actually show it. Like we could just enable async clients with async beacon updates if you're on copy server and show how
I
great.
think
Oh!
people are tired of this.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, we could actually show how you can create a command block. No, nobody is gonna receive packets. That's not really a good idea.
Yeah, let's just continue. I think no one
Yeah, let's
understood
continue.
what's
the
going
thing.
on.
So let's actually show the results of all of this black.
Yeah,
magic
let's go to
paper.
the end.
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet?
So
You have that, yeah.
Okay, so basically to get all... Okay, that's how we get the blocks, right? But then you need to convert those blocks to falling blocks so you can destroy the falling blocks so you can get the item, right? So if we follow the cobblestone wall and glass line to the end, or you can just teleport to me, we can see
I mean,
all
you haven't
the
explained how to get the falling blocks. Interesting.
generic method, basically pulsing piston and two async observer lines, whatever. I'm not
Yeah, but you
bothered
haven't
enough to
explained.
explain it, alright? Like, block state corruption is kind of explainable. Generic method is just falling block on crack.
Oh man, crack.
Unlock
Yeah, so
hope.
here we have all the falling blocks that we got.
We
Of
also
course-
have the infamous not end portal block.
Yeah,
No.
so, okay, basically, so let's list all of them. So, of course, we have all the free command blocks. We actually need to keep all of them, as well as the structure block, as falling blocks, because that's literally the only way to place a command block. Like, we have the item, but it's impossible to place a command block if you are in survival with the item.
Oh.
Like, yeah, you can't interact with command blocks, and you can't even place them if you have the item. So here we have two invisible ones, barrier and structure void, path, farmland, spawner, chorus plant, silverfish block. All of those have you have item form. So basically, if you destroy the don't actually do it, but basically if you destroy those command block, not command blocks, falling blocks, you're gonna get the items. So right here we have the most important one, falling unlocked hopper. The second most important one, falling headless piston.
And gateway missing.
Why are all
And
of
gateway
these-
is here, I think.
Why are
Yeah.
all the falling blocks like off center? Like we're not that far out in the world.
It's
think gateway is fine.
rendering issue.
Yeah, it's
Like they are actually like aligned to the block. But yeah, the rendering is just bad.
Yeah, because normally that only happens when you go really far out in the world. It just has a hard time like calculating where the falling blocks should
Yeah,
actually.
it's like client side they're
be.
just at the wrong position.
Yeah.
But it's actually one of the most annoying things about. Can you not transport the command blocks? Don't yoink. Don't yoink.
Joink, joink.
Oh my
No.
god.
Don't
Unyoink.
yoink command block.
Oh yeah, Sky and I tried to move them in like 14. That was painful.
They're so slow to move.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
Oh yeah. By the way, we also have a bunch of invisible falling blocks, like falling block 36. And actually, landing a falling block 36 is the only known way to generate a block 36 in 1.19.
Well, except for an update suppression which crashes the
Then-
entire server. But
What is
Update
the
suppression in
not
119 is gone.
and 118 is
Not
gone.
gone.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
in 118 you still can use the update suppression thing, which crashes the server. But in 119 it's literally impossible unless you land a falling block 36 that you got in 112.
Wait, JK, won't these break when you update? Because like
Yeah, they are.
falling entities, like have a timer on them, right?
You need to store them in block 36 and on ground, and then they survive.
Which is
We
like
have
In,
to
in
cover-
112 you can store store falling blocks kind of everywhere. The easiest way is of course to use walls because they just slide on top of the walls as you can see, right? I can just yoink the repeating command block and I would like to yoink it back. Oh
just
shit.
don't yoink it up.
Take it for a walk. Oh,
Oh, okay, it's back. Right. So yeah, in 112 it's easy. In the later versions, we unfortunately have to store them in block 36. So in 112 we're gonna have to generate a bunch of block 36, in which we're gonna basically just store the falling blocks as we update. And yeah, so if we go to the end, we can actually go and see one of the uses that we had for the command blocks.
Yeah, we get to show the
yeah.
genocide.
Yeah, so right
That's
here
never
you can
problem.
so right here you can already see that we started moving a couple of those falling blocks to the end and overworld, because in 112 it's easy. In newer versions it's just gonna be much more of a pain to move them around and store them. So basically, yeah, we have those we have those falling blocks, and if you go up here, like up here, if you maybe just teleport to me, for example, yeah, we have a falling nether portal in this position, because this is like landing a falling nether portal is the only way to get a nether portal in the end. And nether portals in the end are insanely good when it comes to transportation. So, introducing hyperlink. Basically, if you have a nether portal in the end, let's say at 1 million, 1 million, it's gonna teleport you to the nether with your end coordinates divided by 8. So if you are at 1 million, 1 million in the end, you're gonna be teleported to 125k, 125k in the nether. But then you take the nether portal that you have in the nether, right? And you get teleported back to 1 million, 1 million in the overworld. And using those funny shifted end gateways, you can basically just come to the end, go to one of those funny end gateways, and we actually have one of those connections already on SMP. So you can teleport to either me or Myren. Yeah.
Let's go through this one.
Yeah, you just go through the funny gateway. Then after you end up on the other side, you find another funny gateway. And after you take that funny gateway, you're gonna be teleported inside of the nether portal that we landed.
Yeah, so we are going to use this to get to the new location of the main storage.
Yeah. So if you actually go through this nether portal that we have right here in the end, you're gonna be teleported to the nether side of our current main storage. And basically, you can get from any well, okay, we also have end portal frames, which means that wherever we are in the entire world, in the entire game of Minecraft, right? We can just build the end portal with the end portal frames that we have, instantly go to the end. Then we can just fly to the gateway that we need to, take another gateway, go through the nether portal, and we're gonna end up in any location in any dimension within 20 seconds. You can actually try going through the nether portal, by the way.
Are you gonna try using this to get to 30 million blocks or something?
Yeah.
The only problem with this is that it only works in 12, so whenever we update, we need to have a hyperlink.
No, it still works. It still works.
I mean, like getting the shifted gateways.
No, we can land a falling end gateway.
Like the gateway right here. The gateway right here is a falling end gateway. To get it. Like we can add additional nodes to the hyperlink network in 118 and 119, and we can even do it without losing the falling blocks.
What the fuck?
Like this is the capability which we have now. We will be able to add new nodes. Like the only difficult thing will be falling block transportation. You need to fly out a falling end gateway and a falling nether portal really far. To have reached the location, you can make the falling nether portal land and the falling end gateway land, and you can use end portals to dupe them when you land them. And then you still have a falling blocks, but you then have created a new node for the hyperlink network.
So you can still do it in new versions.
You can still do it in newer versions, yes. Like it.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought that the hyperlink was only possible in 12.
It's just
to generate one.
It's just way easier in 112 to do it in 112 because you can just
you need to
set up nodes, but in 118 and 119 you can still set up nodes and you keep the falling blocks with which you do it. So you have a falling nether portal and a falling end gateway. You place them down, but you also dupe them with end portals when you place them down, which works. And when you still have a falling nether portal and falling end gateway, now it's overworld spawn, but you have placed them down. Then you can use them, and like we can add as many nodes to the hyperlink network as we want in after updating.
Oh man, that's going to be so useful. Okay, then my whole like sad that we are going to update, so we are not going to be able to have an end hub just change.
Well, I would still rather not spamming the hyperlink connections everywhere. Like, I would honestly keep it to a minimum.
Yeah,
because,
we need to seriously develop some technology for moving falling blocks around.
Yeah.
In 118 it will be so annoying to move the falling blocks around and keep them alive and keep them with end portals, but like it's doable. It's absolutely possible, and we just need to develop the flying machines for that, and that's then.
Okay. Yeah, but it's possible. Okay, this changed a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, that's still. I still would rather have the coordinates of the new main storage before so we can set up the hyperlink to.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Don't worry. All right. Should we just show the creeper farm and the tuna quarry, and we are done?
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, to everyone who went through the nether portal in the end, you're currently gonna experience a bunch of trans-dimensionality bugs, so just relog.
Not really. You will not notice. Okay, you can.
Well, you're not gonna see any other people, and it's just gonna be
until
very
you
weird.
go through the next portal.
Yeah, like going through nether portals in the end is just very.
Like
very
if you
boring.
already went from the nether to the overworld storage, then you're already fine again. You can see players again.
Okay, let's just teleport to Jor. So basically, that's the falling block thing.
Okay, so
It only took an hour to explain.
Yeah, like falling block is.
I mean, falling block is quite literally the most advanced thing you can do in this game. There is no doubt.
Okay, so in the bottom layer, in one of the corners, there is a green piston ball. That's a creeper one.
But which corner, though?
This one.
The green one.
The one there, of course.
Yeah, the green one.
Just here.
Northeast.
Thank you. See, human directions.
Are they humans though?
Wait, how do I even come back to spawn?
TP to Jor.
Well, choice and a piston ball.
Oh, it has to be this one, right?
The one that looks like a creeper.
Oh, like
So bottom layer, the one that looks like a creeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm stuck in a piston block.
I'm gonna go for a
but
bit. On my
not,
throat kind of hurts.
Yeah, don't worry. Do it.
Oh, hello. Gonna
Been
go for a bit on
explaining
cure.
falling block too hard.
I'm in a
falling
piston
block
block,
is
but
done, but
like
nothing.
nothing happens. Is the server dead or what?
No.
No.
Did I crash or something?
I mean, it's 45 MSPT. It's not lagging yet.
Oh, the piston ball broke.
Nice.
You broke it?
So broken for the second time then? Or are you using the same piston bolt that was broken before?
I'm using the one from main storage back to nether hub.
Oh.
Okay, so it's bottommost layer. The one that looks like a creeper. Oh man.
So way back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from
Northeast
side
it
to
was?
side to side.
Yep.
This task is grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight. Heads up. You hear a sound, turn around and look up.
Oh, it has to be this one that
Is
says
your body?
creeper
Oh
farm.
no, it's you again. I can never forget those eyes. Cause baby tonight,
The
the
creeper try
creepers
to
come
steal our stuff again.
again.
Oh man.
Cause baby tonight, you
It's
grab your feet.
Ah, there we go.
Yes, Sky muting them. Admin powers. Oh man.
That was so worth it. That was so worth it.
Oh god. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so if you TP to me now, I'm gonna be in the overworld side of the creeper farm. Which I'm gonna be preparing because Gretchen is too lazy to do it himself. So same thing, I'm going to only show the player farm, like the not the player, the fall damage one. Mostly because to prepare the player one, everyone needs to stay in the same chunk and we can break and crash the server. So better do it normally.
This decoration is quite something.
Yeah.
It's quite random.
Not
Am I
the
right?
walls.
No, it's not random. What do you mean? It's the creeper face.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm turning
Maybe
on
have like
portal
random
catching.
squares outside of the perimeter.
No, that's not random. It's a t-shirt.
You know, Speed, the promotional T-shirt of a creeper, like passing through a wall.
Yeah.
No.
That's you don't.
It was in the. It was literally in the mappa room, like the entire perimeter thingy. Okay, so right now the server is struggling because portal catching again.
Search quickly in Google like creeper T-shirt or something like that.
Yep, that's
Will
not going
see
to work. It's like something like creeper t-shirt, Minecon. Okay, so the server is still struggling. That's normal. There we go, finally. Trying to get to here since. There we go. Well, no. bear in mind this one cannot be done.
Oh, that's a spawner.
Yorp, you had
Yeah.
this map art in the map art rooms? Or,
Yeah,
Or it
It was,
in the black room in that.
it was in the black room.
right?
Yeah, it was in the black room.
Oh, yo, what are you doing?
Trying to turn it on because you are AFK.
Why don't you tell me?
I literally did.
No.
Yeah, I did. Oh, you're not logged in. Okay.
Now you're too late. You're already done.
Yeah,
pretty
right
sure
now
you
portal
did it
catching.
wrong.
No, I did not.
Oh yeah, the portals. I see it already.
Wait, why is the mob switch
Man,
off?
Because
I
turned it
found
off.
a dead mango.
Because you wanna run the creeper farm, right? You
Yeah, but
need to turn the mob switch off for that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're going to turn that on. I'm going to take it to 100. Okay, do it yourself now, Racing.
What did you do so far? Caching the
I
portals
I just did the caching, yeah.
to the
Nothing
falling
else.
damage system?
Yeah.
So yeah, just wait.
Yeah, everyone TP to the nether side. In case you didn't know how the farm works, it's just water.
300 is 399 is all of them, right?
I don't know. In 1.12, water blocks light. So what we have is huge portals using save states. And then we simply, well, it started. You can see it. We simply just have a side hustle. So the moment a creeper spawns, you get a piston that pushes it with slime into the portal, and then they go to the same portal in the nether. So right now it's working. The creeper rain. You probably have already seen it, but in case you didn't, this is pretty good.
Why are you turning it on? The portals are not done caching.
Yes, they are.
Why is it so laggy then?
Because
I don't know, maybe because we have 100 players on.
Yeah, pretty good. That's
But
one way.
like
putting it.
log portal caching is pretty reliable in telling me that they're all cached.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can look in the logs. Should be 399, right?
Yep.
Good.
Pretty good. Absolute silence.
Listen to the creepers die.
What do you mean? How long does it take? So the creepers are in the overworld for 6 game ticks and for a couple seconds in the nether to die.
I mean, we did record this farm millions of times.
A few, many times, yeah.
It's record breaking.
Yeah.
No, not again.
Yeah. Record breaking. Yeah, let's probably not show the player kill because yeah, it's going to crash the server probably. There are way too many people
Let's
online.
also not enable record mode.
Yeah, no. It's the same.
Because record mode is like, hey, did you know records don't stack? Yeah.
Yeah, so let's multiply by 64 amount of entities, yeah.
Yeah. So let's take the 1 million gunpowder and multiply by 64.
Okay, so let's probably end with the quarry. And that's going to be the tour for now.
What a quarry.
Oh man.
To no quarry.
A creeper, plushy, suffered looking at this.
You can stop the fire if you want.
If you want.
Okay, so if we go back to this hole up here, to where the portal is, there is a side track here. And as a deco of a quarry. If you wanted to cross the server. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, the slimes are spawning.
Oh man.
So this is the TNT crafter, but if we continue going north, we are going to get to the quarry. So Russian crafted a fuck ton of TNT into that single chest up down there. Then we have the creep, then the statues here.
I like TNT looting.
Yeah.
Did you know that a creeper farm even makes a profit? You get more gunpowder than you need for the TNT.
Do you think so?
Just a little bit though. So you need to run it a long time.
What a crazy concept there.
Yeah.
Once the mob switch was on and then we didn't make profit overnight. That was pretty sad.
Craziest quarry.
Oh, here
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, Javi's here, so let's see.
¿Y Javierito Serrano? Cerrado?
Yeah.
Oh man, the quarry kinda split in two.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know why. There are a few mobs though.
They'll just
Maybe.
flare up and despawn them.
Yeah.
Mob switches back on. Oh no, actually, mob cap is 600, so we're right at the limit of the
Maybe
mob
just
switch.
turn off, yeah.
Yeah, it's a trick, yeah, just turn off the mob spawning.
Yeah, just turn off mob spawning.
There are creepers in the quarry, so yeah, probably like do something.
It's creeper proof.
Explosion proof, of course.
Creeper base quarry.
Yeah, that's why we built it next to the creeper farm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to turn it on?
Yeah. Let's see how much time until the server crashes.
Oh man, the lag though.
Did you turn the creeper farm off?
No, I told you
Yes,
to turn it off.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay. Oh, if Michael is.
Mark was floating a couple of beacons, I guess.
Yeah. Is this a backup? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is 2 nose quarry. Probably, I don't know about new versions, but this is like the best 1.12 quarry. Doesn't need a tunnel board down there. It can be repaired so easily, it stops immediately whenever it sees like something broke. And it's so easy to fix. And then this
Get it
has
like 30 times.
by the same things as always, right? So
Yeah, it's always like either water's coming through or what was the other one?
Well, the thing that breaks all quarries. So
Or like water from
the
the
shield.
side.
Maybe cobblestone, what is it called? Obsidian.
Yeah, but you removed all of that, so it didn't have an issue with that while running.
It can generate sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can generate if water meets lava, so yeah.
Yeah.
Made a machine to force generate 4 skeleton spawners. Do you think something like that is still possible?
Which version?
I don't know, like 8 years ago, so good luck.
Like it's
Yes,
definitely
Panda.
possible in 1.12.
Yeah, in 12 is possible.
And later, I think like. I mean.
Anyway, is everyone here? Can we start the quarry? Like everyone isn't like a spectator, so I cannot really tell.
I'm here.
Oh man, I don't have a flint and
One
steel.
was 17, not sure if it works in 18.
Okay, let's move it. There it goes. Well, so let's see if the server crashes or not, but we are going to definitely be under 10 TPS or something like that. Especially if people keep moving. So in case you are like familiar with new quarries, it's a bit different because TNT doesn't drop every item. So we need to destroy all of the blocks in block 36 form. So that means that we need to get all of the blocks into the blast chamber area. So what we do with this quarry is that we send a fuck ton of pistons with slime down there until it grabs like 100 blocks. And then we move everything upwards, moving the entire wall together with the flame machine. And then we just move all of the blocks into the TNT drippers and then we collect it.
I think the
That's
Quarry
basically it.
broke.
I
Or
didn't.
is there TNT or something? Like,
What? It's still going down. It didn't break.
there's so many blocks pushed out.
What? It's not even like down there. So right now the quarry is trying to push, and whatever it can't push, it's just the blocks that it's going to get. It's just
I got
we,
peeked.
yeah, we are running the quarry at like 4 times slow. 5 TPS, so yeah. At least you can
Still
see.
faster than mining, of course.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is a lot.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're all getting kicked doing it, but you know, sacrifices.
Can't really mind if you're getting kicked.
That's
I
true.
mean, the good thing is that we did falling block in the nether, so we don't have tons of beacons loaded, so they don't slow down the quarry.
Yeah.
Because 112, yay.
Wait, so now that you have water in the nether, you can make this quarry in the nether, right?
No.
Sure.
No,
I
you
don't-
can't
Just a
in
pain.
112.
in
There's
12 you can't.
Frostwalker. In
Yeah.
113 it works with the stairs. You can duplicate water with that. But
Oh, I
not in
see, I
12.
see.
I mean, you can use frostwater and walk in another, right?
Yeah, and then melt it again, right?
Just pre-place it, of course.
Yeah, 70 ms from pistons.
Yeah, that would work if you pre-place it.
Yeah, but 70 ms from pistons, yeah, but what is like the rest? Okay, so the quarry
Hey,
goes
look,
to
the
the
leg is
bottom,
gone.
and now it moves forward, and now it goes upwards, and it's going to grab every
Now
single
it's gonna
block that
leg
it can.
more.
Yay.
Nice.
So there we go. And now the TNT is already exploding. A bit slow, you know. TPS. A bit too loud too. TPS is just enough. Oh man. Leave the game. 5 way barra break.
Okay, guys, I have to go, but thank you very much for the tour. It was very funny.
Yeah, we are basically ending now, so.
Yeah, I had lots of fun, so thank you so much.
See you, Goober.
See ya, guys.
See you, Kiwi.
Bye.
Night beep. See ya.
Go, it's about to reach there. I mean, we're
Yeah,
already
it's about to
getting some blocks.
actually remove blocks.
Yeah. I will now go reproduce falling block for 19. Yes, good luck. Falling cards. Yeah, I can drag you. Ultimate block generator. Okay, now we are going to explode items. But yeah, we are going to end the world tour here. So, is there anything that you guys want to see before we end?
Can we go to all the witch farms? Every single one?
No. How about now?
What about now? We only showed like the new stuff. We didn't show anything of the old stuff. Well, depends on what you. Well, 2 years old, let's say. We didn't show any of the 1.8 things.
Yeah, just bought second grade farm. Yeah, what the fuck?
The nether castle? You want to see another castle?
You can EOL in 12 can.
You can, but
Yeah.
it's hard. Okay, there we go. Now we're exploding it. Do you guys like these 2 TPS Quarry? Also, we are not loading them.
The glorious 2 TPS.
I mean, the storage is not that far. I'm not sure if it's
Oh,
actually entity loaded.
TPS, yeah, I think we broke our record today. 500 MSPT. Oh man.
I also have
You want-
7,000 milliseconds of ping right now, so this is wonderful.
Oh wow.
Hey, I still have 44. Nice.
I have 72, yeah, you're fine.
And Rating has some cake.
I'm hungry. This is like 2B2T style.
It's hosted Tetsu
Actually,
and
not a
Falkenstein.
bad idea.
Okay, we should probably stop the Quarry. I always forget where it's like the off switch. Well, I guess it doesn't have an off switch. It's just...
It has a don't go down again switch.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
I think it's
see,
a
which
bot.
position is it in?
Yeah, I think it's... There we go.
Now it's off.
We just need to wait for it to stop. Which, I mean, it's going up, so... Whenever that's finished. I mean, in theory, it should get better.
Yeah. It should move less and less blocks.
Yeah. It's just like there are way too many items going here. And this Quarry,
now,
I
like, the
think...
flying machines are... No, not quite.
I think this Quarry runs at like 20 TPS, right? Or doesn't it?
Well, depends.
Depends if there are people playing, I guess.
Like, it depends on the number of chests in the spawn junks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because in 112, there's one big list of block entities. Every time a block entity removes itself, which only pistons do, because other block entities don't get removed by themselves. If the piston removes itself, so when it's finished retracting or extending, then it has to search for itself in that big list of block entities to remove the entry. And if you have a lot of chests in that list, it's gonna slow down the pistons.
Yay.
Okay, flying machines reached the top, so now less movement should be happening.
It's going down. Oh, never mind. It didn't reach the top.
Well, the beginning reached the top, but the rest is
Okay.
going.
How much time did this Quarry take to to build?
Not long.
I mean, when you have built so many of them.
Was it something like?
3 days, maybe.
No, it was longer.
Yeah, the bottom was. I think maybe the bottom took 2 days. Yeah,
I just remember that I placed exactly one block in there.
Yeah, the bottom part is huge.
Like it's the most complex part of the whole quarry, the bottom.
Yeah. Not all the quarry has like that bottom part. They just say, nah, just piston. You know, we don't care the quarry breaks.
The bottom is
Okay.
like pretty much genius.
Yeah.
It's like perfect timing, so that it extends the blocks while the falling blocks are falling down. And yeah.
To be honest, we should
That kind of
build
stuff.
a smaller section of the bottom part to visualize it a bit better. Because I think nobody's seeing
Yeah,
what's happening
To know
there.
kinda has a video on explaining that bottom part. Or showing the bottom
Unlisted
part.
or what?
I think it's unlisted.
Yeah,
Not
there
sure.
we go.
Yeah, that's helpful.
So next to doing the thingy. To break the
Hey,
blocks
look,
in
20
front.
TPS.
Yay! And now it
Pointless
pulls the bottom.
information.
Look at this, it's just so good. Like the bottom part is just amazing. And then he moves upwards, and then it's I don't know. It's
The
just so
whole
good.
thing just, yeah.
Oh man,
And now it moves forwards again, and that's done.
4-way flying machine. See, you need to learn that stuff. It's not that hard. Just make a
And you have
4-way.
like underground flying machines every 3 blocks. So like,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, it's very fun.
it's really nice. Alright, that was the quarry, yay. So that means that we have finished, unless you guys have anything else
Oh,
to
and
say.
I got a free rail. I guess at Tube Choice.
Did you show the pigment farm?
Why is the storage loaded? You're welcome.
Oh, only one column player list now.
So yes, Kai, by the way, this was like the entire list that I posted on the future world tour. Do you think that we could remove something?
Not sure.
Because I think it was like pretty short too.
Pretty,
Well, I guess with those people we need to actually explain, right? So I mean, short. It was usually my tours take 8 hours.
Yeah, like we barely showed anything of the server.
Exactly. We only show like the new things.
The tour that you made to me and Ed and Ronnie.
Yeah.
How much time was that? Like
8
6
hours.
Of
Yeah, 8 hours, something like that.
I mean, we only showed like the stuff made in the last 3 years. It's not allowed.
And again, like the thing is, we didn't explain almost anything. It's just falling block itself took 1 hour. I think we need to actually explain falling block in a way that it's actually understandable.